All right. Welcome.
Baller alert, calling out baller alert. Got no problems with baller alert, but everybody on baller alert and anybody else out there talking shit about me, here we go.
What a punk ass.
All right, let's go. Random song. What do we got here?
Now, why do I need to bring this up? All right?
Ladies
Because
and
to start my day
gentlemen,
off, I got two big bills due
introducing
this week.
the chocolate starfish.
Everything all at once.
Who?
Two big bills. Chill. Give her a pill. I got two big bills. The electric bill. I got two big bills. The internet bill. I'm reliant on checks to pay all my bills. I got two big bills. I got two big bills. We want people who are actually here to have a good time and chill. I got two big bills. I don't want to be Mr. Bills. When I pop tags, I feel so pain. I can feel bills coming off my face. A timed release of two big bills. This is the United States of Phil. Chill. Give her a pill. I got two big bills. The electric bill. I got two big bills. The internet bill. Two big bills. Chill. Give her a pill. I got two big bills. The electric bill. I got two big bills. The internet bill. I got two big bills. 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 Two big bills. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. You are fucked. Clip this one, bitches. Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you. You are fucked. And you are done. I'm coming for you. Coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Sound good?
Coming for you.
Fair enough.
Coming for you.
All right.
You need Jesus. Please talk about boys.
So,
I'm looking. Please talk about punk ass bitch.
I need my boyfriend.
I'm looking. We come from the bottom, and he cleans us off, and he raises us up. Raises us up.
Being filled.
A man can lay with a man, but it's reached a point of, I believe, sexual attraction for Philip.
Enough with the being completely unfair to me and trying to make it out like I'm a villain. Go fuck yourselves. Literally, lick the shit in my asshole. I don't care about any of you. You're all insignificant humans. None of you will ever do anything with your lives. Get fucked.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Mark my fucking words.
Oh,
I'm coming for you.
stole that shit.
Bloodshed and bullets.
You are fucked. And you are done. I'm coming for you.
On diarrhea day, dog.
Mark my fucking words. I'm coming for you.
Doodle fleck and trickle.
You are fucked. And you are done. I'm coming for you. Coming for you. Coming for you.
sound good?
Coming for you. Coming for you. Burn on the oven. Coming for you. Coming for you. Coming for you. Over-sexualize everything. Five Guys. Fuck my wife. Fuck my wife. Five Guys. Absolutely has sex with my wife. With my wife. With my wife. Five Guys. Sex with my wife. Oiled up like slippery. wife. Tyrone, Kevin, Kilmer, 7. My wife is squirting everywhere. Oiled up sauce all over her ass. 5 guys absolutely has sex with my wife. With my wife. 5 guys sex with my wife. Meerkat Mom absolutely has sex with my wife. With my wife. Meerkat Mom sex with my wife. Oiled up like slippery. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sex with my wife. Meerkat Mom with my wife.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
You don't just get to say and do whatever the fuck you want on this planet without consequences. You know, consequences have actions, pimp. So, it's this simple. Stop being a bitch. Let's do it. Oh.
Pussy face goatee. You can't speak to me. Transplant hairline trip. You can't speak to me. My services cost 5 bands.
Band.
5 bands. Symmetrical jawline, crispy hairline, chisel, crispy complexion. It's the gym daily, body to kill for. Peanut butter skin.
Focus on your sexy, bro. Your shit's looking real poverty, bro. Oh, that pain, bro.
You looking real pale and shit on stream, like pussy face goatee. You can't speak to me. Transplant hairline trip. You can't speak to me. My services cost 5 bands.
Band.
5 bands.
You're fucked up because you took the first step towards a public view. Crispy hairline, crispy jawline. You're not crispy, dumbass. You're crisp. My streams are clean. They don't have a bunch of butter on the screen. Look at my face. It's fat. It's oils. It's grease.
Pussy face goatee. You can't speak to me. Transplant hairline trip. You can't speak to me. My services cost 5 bands.
Band.
5 bands.
And block me.
5 bands.
Band.
5 bands.
And a couple of my coworkers started calling me Sway. I said, why are you calling me that? Because when you stand, you can't stand still. You're always like kind of moving back and forth a little bit. You never just like stand still and relax. Like, you're right. Every night, every day. Sway. Right. Correct. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Bad pain in my back. Herniation of the disc. A stool for my shower. I'm just a boomer. I'm dazed. I'm confused. Huh? I don't want to be Mr. Views. Every night. Every day. Sway. Right. Chill day. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Trolls of the chat. In my back. Sway. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth. Every night. Every day. Sway. Right. Chill day. Sway. Back and forth. Back and forth.
All right, let's get one more and we can get started.
Alright. Alright.
No, not this one. Let's do something more recent.
The banana song from the banana song from Donkey Kong 64. Listen, I'm not mentally stunted. I don't know what you're referencing, stupid. No one understands your memes because they're dumb. They're for dumb children, mouth droolers, you fucking morons.
Meerkat
Stole that shit. I want banana, tasty banana. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. I want banana, tasty banana. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. Comes down, listen, I'm mentally stunted. It comes down,
Fixated autistic.
it comes down. I don't know what you're referencing, stupid. It comes down. Daniel, what a banana have to do with Daniel?
I'm up here. You're down here. I can't hear you. You're below me. Because I'm not on your level.
It comes down. 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 Listen, I'm mentally stunted. It comes down.
Hyperfixated autistic.
It comes down. I don't know what you're referencing, stupid. It comes down. Daniel, what do bananas have to do with you? I want banana, tasty banana. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. I want banana, tasty banana. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. Put it in your mouth and squeeze. Comes down. Listen, I'm mentally stunted. It comes down.
Hyperfixated autistic.
It comes down. I don't know what you're referencing, stupid. It comes down. Daniel, what do bananas have to do with you? It comes down. Listen, I'm mentally stunted. It comes down.
Hyperfixated autistic.
It comes down. I don't know what you're referencing, stupid. It comes down. Daniel, what do bananas have to do with you? It comes down. It comes down. It comes down. It comes down.
This is the banana song from Donkey Kong 64.
All right, everybody, welcome. Woke up the cats. Welcome, everybody. It's the Swaycast 131. I had no plans on streaming today, but the YellowPaintGod himself, Dark Fadil, had some really good segments.
Problem here?
What is this? Shut up.
Wrong guy.
Where is this music coming from? Where's the sound coming from?
I can't even get out of the way.
Stop this. Oh, it's Twitter. It's Twitter. Okay, let's just go there. Let's just go there. My layout works. Everything works amazing. So first, let's get started with a recap what happened yesterday. First, Phil is scared to go outside because the detractors are going to find him and destroy him. Second, he rage quit Crimson Desert. It finally happened. Finally happened. But before he rage quit, he had an absolutely terrible day of Dragon Quest where he finished at like $64 or something. Absolutely terrible. Dreadful experience. Droves? Droves. Big ups Percy Thrillington. He was rage quitting at Droves. But then it became even funnier. After he played Crimson Desert, he started playing, what was that, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, whatever, old fighting game style thing. And he played against a streamer called Turtle Power. And this guy completely eradicated him. He was also streaming, so we got to see his point of view, and he was just chilling and hanging out, laughing at DSP, just low-key. And DSP was losing his fucking mind. So we're going to watch that today. But first, let's begin with another instance of the YellowPaintGod himself. You know the low-tier god? Well, this is the YellowPaintGod. This is Dark Fadil playing Pragmata, the latest game for video game players to play. And this tweet reads, can I just do the TTS thing? Yes, I can.
At first, I found it quite odd that Capcom has added only 2 difficulty modes in Pragmata, Casual and Standard. The absence of a hard difficulty mode threw me off a bit, but watching Philip play this game made me realize why Capcom decided to add the easy mode to it. Before entering this section here, you literally get the decoy generator, which shows you that it will attract a group of enemies. This section is intentionally designed for enemies to get in your way, so you can use that decoy generator and hack the wall. I guess Capcom should have thrown more yellow paint at that decoy gun and have Diana constantly suggest using it during this section.
This is the guy. It's the guy yet again. And this already, 12 hours ago it was posted, already has almost 700,000 views on Twitter. 6,000 likes, is going hard as hell. I'm gonna retweet it again. Let's retweet it again. I'm gonna undo retweet it and then retweet it once more. Okay, let's watch the clip.
I'm hacking the wrong guy. See the problem here? I keep hacking the wrong guy. Yeah, this sucks. I can't even get out of the way because I'm hacking the wrong dudes. And I want to use this, and I can't.
And he dies.
Targeting. I actually think the biggest flaw of this game is the targeting system. Because you can't actually target what you want.
Why?
Target what you want. Target what you want.
You get the point. He's terrible yet again, and of course it's not his fault, it's the game's fault, and that's the biggest flaw. The biggest flaw of the game is that he's playing it wrong, essentially. Wah, wah, wah. All right, moving on. So we keep going. This is another Twitter moment, and it has nothing to do with DSP, but I thought it was interesting. So Low Tier God decided to play Pragmata because he really loves taking care of his daughter. And the game is about having a little kid you take care of. So, of course, people start joking with him and fucking around. And this person says, do you think Low Tier God playing Pragmata is going to make him change the error of his ways and finally take care of his daughter? I'm going to be a little bit conservative in my prediction, and I'm going to say no. But it's entirely possible, you guys. It's entirely possible. Everybody can turn it around, except DSP and probably Low Tier God and probably Wings of Redemption or Boogie, and the list goes on. So no, I guess not, but he definitely should, because that child deserves to have a loving father, and if not, at least any kind of father. Anyways, we go to the daily teams meeting that is mandatory attendance and mandatory support. We're gonna get another dramatic reading of DSP's fucking YouTube views, because why wouldn't we? It's so good and it's so entertaining. So let's enjoy.
So yesterday, we had a full streaming day of content. We started off with Pragmata on the first stream, and then we had Pokemon Fire Red on the late stream. Admittedly, guys, I'm a little confused about Pragmata. And you might say,
already a flop.
Do you like the game? You know,
I mean, based on what I just showed you in the clip, which is to me a prime example that he just fundamentally doesn't understand how to play games and refuses to learn. Or, in other words, you could call it alcohol-induced learning disability.
You know, what's the deal? So here's what I mean about that, okay? Pragmata is a brand new release that I'm actually really enjoying, okay? Seriously, like, I think it's a great game. I'm having a great time with it. I think it's got great graphics, good gameplay elements, a good story so far that's actually getting more interesting the further in we get. And it's also not a lengthy game. We'll probably beat it in another 2 to 3 streams, which is good. It's good to have, like, you know, mid-length games, not super short, but not super long, but kind of mid-length so that we can get through them in a reasonable amount of time, especially with some of the insane lengthy releases we played recently. It's refreshing to have games that are a little bit on the shorter side.
Most of them been pretty much immediately quit.
So I'm really enjoying my time with it. Yesterday, as we played, we unlocked a bunch of new weapons, new upgrades with the hacking and the like. We're in a new area that now has plants and stuff rather than it just being like, you know, like a space station. Now we're actually in like almost like a forest or jungle or whatever. We had a giant boss fight in the virtual New York City, which was really neat. Like, I just had a great time with it, right? But as I'm playing it, I'm noticing that the chat is almost dead. Like, the people on the YouTube side are barely talking. The people on the Kick side are not
It's another day of this. Every day, bro.
It seems good.
Like it's Jake Paul. This, in this, like, he started the stream with his regular, usual, hey, what's up, everybody, and just reading out everybody's name, and then immediately went on to say, well, this show that I'm doing right now is just to wait for people to start watching the stream. And then he started complaining about views again. So it's not even, you know, the previous schedule schizophrenia is what I used to call it, when he just talked about his schedule and, like, pointless, meaningless bullshit for seemingly hours on end, and every day for like half an hour. We don't even do that anymore. We just complain about how people don't care about him and pointlessly keep asking him over and over again for what he should do for them to care, and they just never say anything. And they say that they love him, and he just repeats every day the same thing. Wow, I can't put my finger on what people can be disliking about this. This is so awesome and wholesome and positive and chill.
So what gives? I honestly don't know. Like,
what gives?
For it, but they're not.
Why are you not speaking in my chat?
Okay. And here I am, you know, all day playing the game. The end of the stream, the support was not great. And this is streamed.
And money complaints.
You would think a new release would be doing well. The game has sold 1 million copies in 2 days.
What does that have to do with
There's hype behind
anything?
It. People are talking about it all over the internet. But for some bizarre reason, it's not really resonating. To corroborate what I'm saying, okay? Just to show you what I mean. You ready for this?
Okay, it's time. Are you ready for this?
Some of my recent videos, okay?
Yeah, he's gonna show us his videos as if we can't tell.
I'm getting them
okay,
here.
Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Hold on.
So here's some of my recent uploads, all right? And as you can see, when you take a look at some of the playthroughs that I've been doing as of late, all right?
All terrible.
Obviously, the lowest one is Dragon Quest, and we all know that. No, there's only like 150 people following my Dragon Quest playthrough, but we're almost done with it, thankfully, right?
Oh, by the way, let's do a quick outfit check. I mean, this is the after-hours McDonald's manager. Is the manager that's already done with his shift. He cleaned the deep fryers or whatever fuck they do over there, and now he can just unbutton his shirt, have a couple of beers, then have a couple of glasses of gin, then have a couple of pulls, you know, hanging out and chill. This gets a, I don't know, we should have a scale of this. So let's say 0 out of 5 gout crystals. This gets 3 gout crystals, to be honest.
Taking a look. Retro,
but it's all like, even if he got like a 5 out of 5, it would still be a negative. It would be like the equivalent of a -5 out of 5, I guess. I don't know. No, there isn't a single outfit that I think like, okay, this is not weird and goofy. Outside of probably when he was just wearing the vintage black shirt for the vintage black shirt begging videos. That was classic. That I can't be mad. I can't say anything about it. Those were good. Well, I mean, quote unquote good.
No, Mouse PI for hire got about 1,000 to 2,000. Pokemon still has a consistent 500 to 1,000 views on each video, which is great. So here's the first 3 videos of Pragmata, each getting around 1,000 views. But for a new release, that's supposed to be like a hyped, interesting new game. That's actually pretty low, to be honest. You'd expect more than that.
Why?
I'll show you. Ongoing Crimson Desert is.
Why would you expect more than that? What did you do in those videos that made you expect more than that? Speaking of which, I'm going to play you another clip that I think is, like, really weird for absolutely no reason, and you tell me if I'm stupid or if I'm right. Just tell me I'm right. So, here it is. Okay? This is a Piece of Peace tweet.
She's a robot. She's not a real girl. Why did they program her to act like this? What purpose does this serve? Besides fooling you into a sense of you're going to want to protect her as like a dad figure when you're really not. She's just a robot. You see what I'm saying? Like, I actually feel like the plot...
And it glitched. Based.
this game is
All right,
that they're
we're
trying
back.
to fool you into being a surrogate dad to her, but she's just a robot. It doesn't matter. It's gonna screw you over at the end of the game. Watch. That's what I think. Anyway.
Maybe isn't well. Okay, I mean, it's that is right. It's the guy who treats his cat like his son. I think he called him his feline son. Did he call him something like that? I remember vaguely. He used a weird term like that to refer to his cat. And look, I like my cats too. I love them. They're the best thing ever, but they're still my pets. I would never treat them like actual children. And I know that it's nowhere near as close as taking care of an actual child. But also, this is the guy who is pretending that the game is expecting you to have like an unreasonably emotional parasocial relationship with this girl character. He's the guy who cried over a dead bird in Minecraft. He's the guy who cried over a dead character in Spider-Man, literal Spider-Man game. It's a guy who cried on stream because people liked him. Remember his last birthday? Yes, so that's kind of weird criticism. I don't even know how much, like, what kind of criticism this is. I think it's just one of those times where he wants to be ahead of the game, so he can be smarter than the game. And being smarter than the game makes him really smart, and people are going to say, whoa, Phil, you're super smart, dude. You're like turbo smart. You're such a smart ass, smarty pants. And this is another one.
YouTuber since 2008. When I started in 2008, there was no live streaming.
Or like 3,000 and late.
All the way through 2012, I did offline commentary. It was just me talking to a video as I was recording with a camera, no live audience. I continued to do that all the way through 2017. I live streamed, but still acted like there was no live audience. Okay? So it wasn't a...
Yeah. Well, what's up with that, by the way? What's up with that? That's the weirdest shit ever. And every time I think about it, I make sure to mention it because that's actually insane. And you know, the only reason why it happened was greed, literally greed, because he wanted to double dip and be a live streamer, but also not taint his flawless, amazing playthroughs with live stream shit, like shout outs and reading people's messages and stuff like that. Nice guy, Phil.
Basically became interactive as a live streamer, where I would start to talk with the audience. And for not...
He became interactive.
So two things has happened. Number one, I found way more enjoyment being myself and interacting with the live audience and talking about the game and topics and things like that than I ever did back when I was doing this commentary that was basically trying to fill dead air. Because back in the day, I was constantly talking to try to fill dead air. You understand? There was no conversation. There was nothing to talk about but the game. So I had to bullshit a lot with stupid, immature, sexualized comments.
You didn't have to.
Stuff like
no. Why are we acting like the Isaac Heimler stuff was all him being forced to do it or him running out of other options? Like, you could have just not made those jokes or made better jokes. Just like now, are his jokes a lot better now? I mean, of course, he's not joking about tits and vaginas and dicks and ass, but he's joking about farts and doo-doo. So, like, it's not a lot better.
So, to be honest...
But he was a victim of circumstance, you guys. He had to have shitty commentary. And now his commentary is so much better. That's why we're having this segment right now. But anyways, let's finish this.
I definitely would say that back in the day, I filled dead air with that stuff simply because... there was nothing else really to do, or else it would just be silent when I'm playing.
What is there to do now?
But also...
what is there to do now? He can't do running commentary. He can't do, like, play-by-play. He can do audio description on what is happening on stream. And that's pretty much it. And he can do shout-outs.
No, I matured a lot. I don't really want to do stupid, immature commentary. You know, my audience grew up with me. I used to have an audience of teenagers. I don't have any teenagers who watch me anymore. If you actually look at my demographics, no teenagers watch me. It's all people in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. Seriously. That's the age differential of people who watch DSP gaming. So why would I do this, you know, stupid, immature, cheesy pun joke comedy style, right? Constant comments about women's looks, constant racial jokes, shit like that. Why would I do that when my viewership has grown up with me and isn't like that? You know what I mean? I think it would be more cringe for me to act like I'm 20 when I'm 44. Does that make sense?
I mean, look at your outfit, Phil. That's weird. Do you think a bunch of mature people want to listen to you talk about farts and flex on camera? Is that what 30, 40-year-old people do when they sit around watching streams? When you watch a Northern Lion stream, is that what he does? I guess that's what he does. I mean, sure.
Around 500 views a video. Okay.
Because Master Blaster says he referred to himself as not a human father. Yeah, about that. Not a human father. And because So Haiti who says your audio is messed up. It's not. I just heard it back. The moment your super chat came through, I played the playback. My audio is perfectly fine. So eat it.
Stole that shit.
Mouse PI for hire, which we did.
So we're back to the boardroom, by the way, to figure out why his awesome streams are so awesome.
Has between 300 to 500 views.
And is this something that middle-aged people and people in their 30s want to watch? A dude reading out the amounts of views on videos?
All right. And then we have yesterday's Pragmata videos. They're doing terrible. Like, no exaggeration. The 2 Pokemon videos I put out last night, all right, each have done way better than the Pragmata videos of a hot new release. A game from the early 2000s, right? That
early 2000s.
Than the
with
game
a fat L.
Friday. So it seems to me like for some bizarre reason, Pragmata is just not really catching on with the audience right now.
Well, you know what you should do, Phil? You should brute force it. You should literally beg people to watch it until they do, because that always works. You will force them to sit there and watch it like any good entertainer does. You know, that's what Dave Chappelle does to get people to watch his specials. Or I guess, well, soon he's going to have to do that. So I guess bad example. But yeah, that's what all the good entertainers do. You go to a concert of your favorite band, and they're like, sit the fuck down. We're going to play the least enjoyable song that everybody hates.
It is. I really don't. Like, I think the game is fine. It's actually a little refreshing having the puzzle and gameplay, like action and puzzling together in one is kind of a neat thing.
Oh, and now you get the used game salesman pitch. We need to get that. We need that. So you can know that the game is good. If you couldn't figure it out already by the awesome gameplay, he needs to tell you that the game is good so you can watch it and write in his chat, I guess.
Said it's become an interesting game with its environments and this plot and everything that's going on. I really like it. I mean, I guess I'm happy that it's not so long, because if it's not resonating with the audience, I don't want to do a 40-hour playthrough of a game like that, right? So actually, it's a good thing.
Is it 40 hour? How is it 40-hour long? Oh yeah, okay.
More streams, but it is confusing. It certainly wasn't expected. It's a head scratcher.
It's a ball licker. By the way, the word of the day is ball licker. Was it ball licker or ball sucker? I think it was ball sucker. Yeah, what a ball sucker. Fuck this guy, what a fucking ball sucker. He's a ball sucker.
The game isn't really working as well.
That's epic.
And like I said, when I'm playing Mouse PI for hire, the chat, it was slower, but it was an engaged chat. Like the chat
Again, and I love when people do that because it always works out great for them and they're always super successful. When you treat people in your chat like it's literal, actual NPCs, and you're like, okay, what steps do I need to make to increase this stat? Yep, good job, Phil. That's gonna work out for you. Maybe you can just ask them, pretty please.
Yesterday, like dead.
Please keep doing this.
And I'm like, what the heck is going on with this game? That no one's.
You should be like Jeremy. So how was you guys' weekend? How's your weekend going?
Interested in it, right? So it's confusing. I don't think there's anything I can do about it. I can't make the game any different. I'm, exploring and doing all the optional stuff. I'm taking on all the fights. It's doing what I can to try to make it interesting. But if it doesn't work, I don't know what to say. We're already, like I said, 6 hours in.
But you should give up.
So I'm going to keep going.
Nah, give up.
I like it.
Please give up.
I do hope that people will show up and engage and support it. I was shocked that yesterday, like I said, I don't even think there was $120 on the second stream of a new release, and the chat seemed bored with it. So that's disappointing. I don't know what happened. I would expect that from like a game that this is the 5th or 6th or 7th stream, and it's the same gameplay loop and you're bored of it by then, but there's like, we're doing new stuff and everything.
Bro, you actually treating video games like an assembly line item. That's your fucking problem. That's your fucking problem. Nobody wants to watch a guy who treats the content as like an assembly line checklist of bullshit. It's like, okay, I guess I'll just clip this. I guess I'll just do this and move on here. Okay, this one is done. I'll see you next time.
I don't know how people could be bored.
Oh, he's so burnt out on this. I want to see him like 20 years from now. That's going to be so fucking funny. What he's going to be doing 20 years from now. Or even 10 years from now. Or even next year. Is going to be so entertaining.
What do you guys think? What's up, King?
He's profoundly cooked.
Well, Solo2AM says more funny stuff happened in the Pokemon.
Because at some point, much like all the other things that he's already burnt out on, this is going to wear itself out. And it's going to be done. And he's no longer going to be trying to look for reasons why you guys aren't sticking around. And when he is desperate, he always reverts to having everything be a pity party. So it's going to be like, oh, you guys, well, you supported me all these years. You'll have to support me. Like, I can't do anything now. I can't do anything anymore. So this... the whole channel is going to revolve around an endless pity party. It's going to revolve an endless war against the detractors and being like, you guys, we need to hit this goal or they're going to win. And all the masks are going to fall, and that's going to be his whole identity, the guy who is barely making it to survive. But don't get me wrong, he will get shout-outs from people. The more insane he gets and the more unhinged he gets, the more attention he's going to get from people like Asmongold who are going to carry him through. He might get, like, other rage bait type streamers, you know, the Zoomer streamers. They might give him more attention. He might humiliate himself for their enjoyment. Like, people like Sneeko, maybe. And they're going to do it just to piss people off. Just because they know DSP's a weird spurg that nobody likes. So they're going to pretend to like him just so people can be mad at them. And so on and so forth. He will survive. He will continue to exist. But it's going to be... It's going to be a fate worse than death, if you want to put it like that.
Well, admittedly, the Pokemon stream is more of a chill session. I'm just hanging out with you guys and talking while I'm trying to catch Pokemon or whatever, and then there's drama. Oh, can I catch it or not? It's suspenseful.
Whoa, the dramatic.
I overacted a bit to be silly, and I think people enjoyed that.
Is this the people in their 30s who enjoy this? Overreacting on Pokemon games and having dramatic will I catch this Pokemon segment? Yeah, okay. Because, like, the more you try and push the whole narrative about people watching and being over the ages of 16, I guess, the more it doesn't make sense. Because all of this is made to impress, obviously, mentally deficient people, obviously mentally immature, infantile creatures. So, yeah, you can't convince me that normal adults are watching this because it's not the type of content that they would ever watch.
So...
And you can't even convince me, like, current-day teenagers are watching this because they would watch something more dynamic and more interesting. Like, no fucking teenager on this planet is watching Darkside Phil. It's too boring for them. It's too slow-paced for them. It literally sucks too much. So what are we left with? Anybody in between. The literal, actual mentally deficient people. And that's it. That is the real answer. It's the mentally deficient, and it's people in their 40s that used to watch DSP 20 years ago and feel bad for him. And feel like they've invested some of their identity in him and enjoying his content, so they need to support him out of, I guess, guilt and, I don't know, parasocial relationship.
It's my commentary, says Honest Criticism. So what kind of commentary would you like me to be doing on Pragmata then? Would you over the top sexual jokes?
No, probably not over the top sexual jokes about the little child girl in the game with the little child girl in it. Probably not that. I don't know, Phil.
Harry, like, would you like me to comment on the fact that the voice actress of Diana, the small white girl, is actually an adult black woman and act like this is some big culture wars deal?
But it's what?
How dare they? It's cultural.
I don't know, man. Maybe be like an engaging human instead of this weird fucked up ghoul that you are. Because look at him, how he responds to this. And this is like the most, I guess You could say it's criticism. It's not very constructive for somebody telling you, well, your commentary sucks. Because it's like, you're not giving me much to work with. But still, the right reaction is the opposite of this reaction, which is like, well, would you like me to fucking do the most extreme thing possible? Is that what you would like? No, probably not. Probably not.
Appropriation. They should have given it to a white girl as the voice actor. Is that what you want? Is that the kind of commentary that you want when I play the game? You know, commentary that has nothing to do with the game. That's what you want. People say, yeah.
Is that what you want?
You're an idiot. I understand. You're a moron.
And then you call me an idiot. And that's why you get no views, DSP. That's why you get no views. Because the people, and you might have seen this when it's his fans wanting to give him criticism. They give him criticism like legit, like he's a domestic abuser. Like, you want to tell him something without having him hit you over the head with a brick. Because you know he's going to go crazy at any moment and he's going to lose his shit. Like, this is the reaction he gets when somebody said, well, your commentary is not entertaining enough for this game. That was all. That was all. And this is the response you get. And they got to treat him with kid gloves because he's legitimate like a 40-year-old toddler. I guess he admits that and accepts it, considering one of his latest videos is himself calling himself a fucking man baby. What was that stream? Was that, I don't know, I think Street Fighter or something.
Okay, got it.
Okay, got it. So you're fucking stupid. So if you don't like what I do and you try to criticize me, you're fucking stupid. I got it. Makes sense. Yeah, that's why I got no views.
Okay.
Keep crying, Piggy. Turn up that music, bitch.
All right, got it. So idiots don't like it, but, you know, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. Well, too bad you have mostly idiots in your audience. Otherwise, you would get more views.
Okay.
Try getting more smart people with your intelligent commentary.
I don't know what to do about Pragmata besides keep playing it.
YellowPaintGod.
However, in scope of things, because one of the things that we were trying to determine this week was what order of games I'll be playing tomorrow. For those who don't know, here's the schedule for the next.
Yeah, this is the intelligent person's gameplay, by the way. The intelligent person's commentary.
It's Dragon Quest.
Yeah, tell me what your stupid schedule is, buddy. As if I can't find it in 15 places. We move on to the next segment, which is this one.
There you go. Rose Diamond says, I think genuine, consistent enthusiasm and high energy make for good streams regardless of the game or topic. I agree with you.
Yeah, where is it?
I don't remember being bored with Pragmata at all.
No, we mean genuine. Genuine high energy. And not pretending that you're somebody else. Pretending that you're Triple P because he has high energy and you don't. Like, this is his genuine, consistent commentary, by the way. This is it. This is it. This is a raw sample of his stream with great commentary.
I'm hacking the wrong guy. See the problem here?
Whoa, you see, I'm doing this. It's so energetic and engaging.
I can't even get out of the way because I'm hacking the wrong dudes. And I want to use this and I can't. I couldn't because I couldn't target it. I actually think the biggest flaw of this game is the targeting system. Because you can't actually target.
Whoa, how engaging and awesome and cool. This is peak commentary.
Well, in fact, it's the opposite. Like I said, the game is getting more interesting. Now I have the ability to scan the environments and find the secret items and things that I couldn't find. There's tougher enemies and new kinds of hacking and things, new weapons. It's actually getting more interesting. So I don't understand what I'm more interested in the game the more I play. The audience is less interested.
Yeah, well, you're not.
I don't know what to say about that or how to.
I mean,
it seems like my audience likes certain kinds of games.
Apparently you're not. Apparently you're not very realistic with your own capabilities and performance. That's why you should listen to the people that you're actually trying to sell a product to instead of to yourself. Like, well, I wasn't bored, I guess. I wasn't. So you're wrong, idiot.
You know, not much I can do. I like a variety of games. I really do. Like, I've really opened my horizons to like a bigger variety of games.
Bro, this is not about you again. It's not about you.
That's why that they enjoy coming by the streams at different times for different styles of games. But in this case,
they didn't.
Working, I don't know. But we'll keep going. It's not the end of the world. And by the way, we're going to make a big push next week to try to finish.
What are you giving birth?
We could actually finish Pragmata. Maybe we can finish Mouse.
Push to finish games. Maybe you should have done that right now. You should have pushed right now.
Get near the end of Dragon Quest 7. Notice how I said near the end and not finished, because it seems like this game is endless and never.
There's no saving his channel. Like this guy was never meant to be an entertainer, which is kind of it. Like YouTube popularity was the worst thing to have ever happened to him, because he is now stun locked into this, doing this permanently forever. And you could make the choice to go away and never watch him again, never think about him again. You can totally do that, and he cannot. He will always be stun locked into this lifestyle, which I think is very awesome and based, because he makes so much money, you guys. He makes insane amounts of money.
60
He's scared to go outside.
hours into it. How long? Hold on. I gotta see. How long have we been playing Dragon Quest at this point?
And every day is exactly the same. Exactly the same. And at the end of the day, he's going to yell at everybody. He's going to go crazy. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to turn around and say, today was a super positive and chill day. And it was really meaningful. Thanks, guys. And he's almost going to trust himself. Almost.
And it's like, are we near the end yet? I mean, I think we are. I think. Maybe.
Yeah, give me another fake laugh.
But that's the thing, like today.
No, run it back. We need another fake laugh.
I know. I'm interested in playing that.
This didn't quite work.
Late night indie stream, you know, give it a go. I didn't play Vampire Survivors, but this is a spin-off style game that I would like to try. You know, and then the Tomodachi Life game came out. We got so.
Oh, is he gonna play that? He should.
One that I know people want to see me play. We got a lot going on, so I got to make a big push next week to get as far as I can and finish as many games as I can, so that we can.
Oh, he's gonna play Saros. Is it Saros? Soros? The people don't like that guy, so it's Saros. It's the what was it? Well, that game that's like the other game. It's like Returnal, basically, but cooler because it has a dude in it instead of a woman. So yeah, he's gonna play that. That's gonna go over amazingly, and he's not gonna struggle at all, and he's not gonna look up any guides. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be the Crimson Desert of shooter games.
Will be new releases coming in May that we need to have time for in the schedule. Okay. There you go. All right. So anyway, Pragmata didn't do so good. Pokemon did all right. We didn't do insanely stellar, but it also is still doing pretty good for a throwback stream. It was a little disappointing because I was hoping that Pokemon would do really good and it would make up for Pragmata, but you know, it is what it is.
But that's your problem.
With Pokemon.
That is your problem, that you set yourself unrealistic, weird expectations, and then they're not met, and then you get sad with yourself. You're sad at yourself. Because he really isn't disappointed with people not giving him money. He's disappointed because he expected people to give him money and they didn't. And if he... because he was on the right track at one point when the goal was like $50, but in reality, there was like a 3-tiered goal, so it was kind of 100. But he was kind of satisfied at 50, and that was 50 in tips. So he had semi-realistic expectations that were getting hit most of the time, so he was okay with it. And now he's clearly not okay with anything going on. Like, he can tell you, just so the trolls don't clip him for crashing out again, he's going to tell you that he had a great stream hitting like $50 or whatever, and then the next day he's going to talk about how weak it was and how it didn't get views and how it didn't get the engagement he wanted. So obviously he's not happy with how things are going. He wanted to invest money in the edited videos, but not even the unedited videos get enough views to justify having edited videos. So I don't fucking know. It seems like nothing's going on. Nothing's happening. Nothing's working out.
Okay. Momochai, thank you for $2. I have a job interview today. Wish me luck. Thank you, Momochai. I appreciate that.
Hope you get fired.
I hope that you do have a good time at your job interview, and I hope it goes well. And just perhaps, the job will be everything that you hope for. And
yeah,
maybe
unlike Phil. And maybe you're just going to get another interview.
Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond.
Big ups Infamous KS for 18 months, dude. Big ups. Go watch my WrestleMania video where I shit on Roman Reigns for like 20 minutes.
This is an...
Okay, we're going to talk about Xbahx a little bit to see what Phil's going to say about it. The news about Xbahx is that they're removing day one Call of Duty releases. And they're also making it cheaper. It's now like $22 or something.
Recently, I've been saying Xbox need to make a positive change. That all the things that were going on with Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond and the decisions they were making, the This is an Xbox campaign, the raising of the prices of both the Xbox consoles and Xbox Game Pass, that all of these choices were insanely bad for the company, and they had no idea what they were doing. They weren't listening to the feedback of the consumer, and they were going to drive Xbox into financial ruin unless they started listening. Then they got fired, which was unexpected. Now, you might say, well, they didn't get fired. No, they did. Only they didn't call it a firing. It was an unceremonious, get the hell out, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out kind of a deal.
Oh, is that like when he broke up with Panda Lee and said it was amicable? He said it was amicable, yes. When in reality, he got dumped like a bitch. And which is really funny, because he got dumped like a bitch by a girl who had literally nowhere else to go. Imagine how trash you gotta be for your girlfriend who would otherwise go homeless to actually dump your ass. Fantastic. Anyways, this has nothing to do with Xbox.
They presented it as a positive to the public because they don't want to have bad PR. In truth, the two top people at any company don't immediately leave at the same time with no true transitional plan being laid out ahead of time unless something really bad was going on, and I think we know what it is. The company was bleeding money. They had made so many bad decisions that all that good faith and all of that fan base that Xbox had was fading away at a rapid pace. I think the nail in the coffin was back in the fall when it was announced that the price of Xbox Game Pass was going to dramatically increase, which it did. If you remember, they increased the price by something like almost a third. With Game Pass Ultimate, I think had been...
You know what?
Maybe.
They should have just put some Copilot in it. Why didn't they put Copilot in Xbox? That would have fixed everything. And everybody would have loved it. Hey, what's up, Unfiltered Podcast? What's up, you guys?
$22, and then they raised it to
keeping it unfiltered and raw.
Absolutely no added value. They pushed it like, oh, cloud gaming and shit. And everyone's like, that's not new. That's not a new feature. You're so full of crap. You can't really spin that and claim like that's something that's worth more value. You're basically overbloating with garbage nonsense that no one cares about, and you're charging more, and no one benefits from it. So what happened?
Right. Right. Anyways, look at my shitty views on YouTube. This one barely gets 500 views. But yeah, I'm enjoying the businessman segment. I mean, it's not like this is very deep, because those situations with those big companies spending money and not really getting much, that's what kind of makes it very interesting to talk about. Is even DSP can look at it and say, okay, this is stupid. Why are you guys doing that? Like when Microsoft did the millions and billions, literal billions of dollars investment into AI and then firing a bunch of people and then being like, wait, well, recently in the news, the CEO of Microsoft was like, you know what, you guys, you should only use Copilot for like entertainment purposes. It's not supposed to be used for professional purposes or to help you do your job. Just use it to generate images of puppies and kittens.
Pass subscription numbers plummeted. But it's funny because they don't report that. Xbox doesn't publicly report that stuff because they don't.
Why would they? Okay. Does DSP report when he gets people charging back? I guess sometimes he does. But like, why would you report something that makes your company look inept and stupid? Like, why would you do that? Even though they are inept and stupid. Don't get me wrong, they are. There's no bigger company that is dumber than Microsoft. Not one.
But their Xbox subscription numbers, their Game Pass subscription numbers plummeted when they actually made this pricing change. Okay? So, then, just 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, it was February, right? Both Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond got basically kicked out of Xbox, and a new CEO, Asha Sharma, was put in charge. Now, at the time, it was highly criticized, this decision, because Asha Sharma doesn't have history with games at all. She's in AI. She knows about automation and artificial intelligence. And
I mean, it's not like the people in charge of Xbox really care about gaming or know much about gaming. They're company executives, dude. The company executives, their job is to make more money. I'm not saying I like this. Matter of fact, I actually hate this. I probably hate this more than DSP because unlike him, I care about video games because I enjoy them and not because I want to milk fucking people's money for them. So, yeah.
Why is she being put in front of this company? Why is she in charge of Xbahx now, right? And we all speculated, hey, maybe she's going to be the one to phase it out. Who knows, right? But it was weird because she started immediately doing like posts on social media, responding to fans.
Oh my God, she posted on social media that she likes video games. She's gonna save us. No, she didn't do shit. If you think that she could do something in like 2 months outside of acknowledging that the Xbox Game Pass was too expensive and lowering the price, no, not really.
That everyone already knew, but she was starting to echo this kind of feeling. For example, one of the first things she said was that the This Is an Xbox campaign, meaning, you know, your Xbox is a console, it's an Xbox, but also your phone is an Xbox, your laptop is an Xbox, your smart TV is an Xbox. You can play Xbox games on anything. She said this is directly contradictory to...
Yeah, including your PlayStation. Because now, of course, we got Avowed, Forza Horizon, we got Starfield. Oh yeah, that amazing banger. We got all of those on PlayStation. So I guess your PlayStation is now also an Xbox.
The whole idea of Xbox.
That
Xbox
rocks.
is supposed to be a trusted brand.
I love
It's not gonna
Xbox.
be a trusted brand if you're saying everything already is an Xbox, right?
Shut up, Phil. You're an Xbox.
One of the things is that they closed down and phased out that ad campaign. But the one big thing that we were really saying is they have to backtrack on some of the bad changes that they had made to get faith back. You know, you had a big Xbox Elite Force, the Xbots they used to call them, right? And almost
The Xbots.
Xbots
In an almost derogatory way. No, it was complimentary.
walked away.
Well, now they're literal bots because they're Copilot infused.
You know, the consoles are good, but don't have any good exclusives. So why do I need it? I can just have a gaming PC.
No, the corporate dick riders were always funny. No matter which side of the coin you're looking at, PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, like dick riding an anti-consumer company because it's better than the other company because you have some weird brand loyalty based on you buying a fucking console as a child is ridiculous and really stupid.
All the games that I would have played on my Xbox and more. So why do I want an Xbox, right? And the one thing that really was the selling point of the Xbox was Game Pass. That if you had this monthly Game Pass subscription,
that used to be good value, by the way.
And library of games.
Yeah, it still might be.
Now, every single month that you didn't have to pay additionally for if you had the ongoing plans, right? So that was the value proposition for the consumer and the gamer. If you have an Xbox console and you have Game Pass, you don't have to keep buying games. Just keep the Game Pass subscription, and every month we're going to deliver new games plus an awesome, huge library of throwback games for this one low price every month. But then they kept jacking up the price.
They kept jacking them.
Be like, oh, we're adding Call of Duty to the mix, but now we're increasing the price. We're adding, the EA plus, Ubisoft plus, Fortnite nonsense deals that pretty much no one cares about and no one really utilizes. But now we're increasing the price again. Well, do we ask you?
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of those were kind of lucrative deals, I guess, because Call of Duty is one of their biggest franchises, and they're putting a lot of money into that, even though they've recently been worse and worse. And all the other ones, I mean, I guess the Fortnite one could get some people's money, but I don't know. I don't really know. I couldn't even sell my Xbox Series S. That's how much people love the Xbox over here.
So why do you keep increasing the price? Just stop, right? Just stop because you're making it uneconomical. And you can say
it's uneconomical.
Pretty affordable. $15 a month. That's
uneconomical. Is that this guy has a business degree, bro? Come on. Uneconomical. Is that an actual word? How could it be? Ugh, whatever. I'm nitpicking.
That's a harder ask. But if you're still providing basically unlimited gaming to us every month, online play, new releases, retro library.
Think of the unlimited gameplay, dude.
It's not as good of the deal as $10 was, but it's reasonable. But then when you increase it to $30 a month, In just a few years, just think about that. In just a few years, they...
Yeah, but that's the thing. You can have unlimited gaming, but you don't have unlimited time. And you're not going to be able to play all the games. If anything, you're going to play like 5 or 6 games a month. And you can put in some solid hours in. And outside of that, yeah, probably not much. And I guess it's up to you to figure out how much time you've got on your hands to play video games and how much of a good deal is that for you. Because DSP can't be a really good judge because, of course, he depends on those games to make a living. So for him, obviously, you pay 30, 40, 50, 60 bucks, you don't fucking care because he's going to play all the games on there. He's going to make a bunch of money doing it. So, of course, it doesn't matter for him.
He doubled the price of Xbox Game Pass. But what did they add? Call of Duty, right? That's it. So there's no...
Didn't you play it on Game Pass?
To increase the price.
The customer. He doesn't give a shit about the customer. You're Dark Side Phil. You're the guy that companies use as a case study for how to make everything worse.
You ready for this? At 9 a.m., Asha Sharma made a groundbreaking announcement because she listened directly to what I said and only what I said and nobody else. Are you ready? Here we go. This is Asha Sharma's X account. And if you're wondering, wait a minute, why is it Asha Shar? I thought her name was Asha Sharma. Well, it is.
That's like, because that's her Twitter handle, dude. Like, what?
It's a common name. And someone else already has that official X account and every variation of it. So it's funny if you search for Asha Sharma, you get
how do you know?
A woman in India who's
did he just make that up?
You know, typing on X.
He might have just made that shit up.
So this is Asha Sharma's Twitter account or /X account. All right. Game Pass Ultimate has become too expensive for too many players. Starting today, we're dropping the price from $29.99 to $22.99 a month.
This is an awesome example of a company solving a problem that they created. This is what Ubisoft usually do. Because they would release an Assassin's Creed game with some stupid feature and then remove it in the next installment and be like, yup, we fixed the game, you guys. Do you like it now? Or do you like it more now? You probably should because we fixed it. Yup, thank you. And this is what they do all the time, by the way, all these companies. They create a problem, they fix it a couple of months from now after people complain, and then they get so much hype around it.
Future Call of Duty titles will no longer join Game Pass Ultimate on day one. They will join this tier the following holiday after launch, about a year later. Current Call of Duty titles will remain available to Ultimate subscribers. We'll keep learning and evolving Game Pass to better match what matters to players. So to clarify that, all right, a $7 price drop, but you don't get Call of Duty. If you want Call of Duty, you have to buy it again, which is $70. Plus, they expect you to be getting all those microtransactions just like you used to.
I mean, yeah. So, but didn't you say that was a good thing? Because they listened to your feedback?
Do the math. If it was $30 a month, now it's $23, so it's a $7 savings a month. If you do the math, okay, that means about $84 a year saved, right? Well, Call of Duty is $70 plus tax, roughly after tax, just under 80. So basically, it's a break even. It's
what?
It's a break even. If you're someone who's going to buy,
what is this math, bro?
Basically, you're saving no money.
Listen, Phil, the so-called gun and ball gamers, the people that play NBA 2K, FIFA, and Call of Duty every year, they will buy it every year regardless because they have the brand loyalty at this point that they're just going to buy every entry. So they don't really need to include it in Game Pass because those people are going to go off and buy it anyways. And some of them might even buy the most expensive edition because it's the most expensive and coolest edition.
However, if you're someone who doesn't care about Call of Duty, you're now saving $84 a year. And to be honest, I think that is what they need to focus on. Because when they added Call of Duty into Game Pass and then immediately kind of said, well, now we got to raise the price, they were almost counting on the fact that everyone who uses Game Pass plays Call of Duty. That wasn't the case.
No, that's ridiculous to say.
It's a way for the common gamer who literally is on a budget and doesn't have a lot of money to get a big variety of games every month without opening their wallet constantly for each individual release. Why they thought that adding Call of Duty to Game Pass was going to add this amount of value that then they could raise the price by so much, it's baffling. And essentially, that's what proves that Phil Spencer was a terrible leader. He thought that every person on Earth wants Call of Duty. That's not the case. You know, at one point, maybe that was the case. Call of Duty is not as big as it used to be. That's just the truth. It's got competition. Other games have come to the forefront and outshined and outshadowed it. Does it still make big numbers in sales? Yes. But that doesn't mean that it's the biggest game in gaming and that everyone plays it.
But that's they know exactly how many people play those games. They have the analytics on all of that shit. Like, it's not based on guesswork. It's based on greed and statistics.
These last couple of years, when Call of Duty outings and
yeah, they thought everybody would play Call of Duty.
Very copy paste, very.
And I mean, this is why he's bankrupt. It's not like he's particularly bright.
Or anything.
That's why every day he needs to show you his YouTube channel and be like, look, I have low views. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? What do I do? Why are my views so low? It's because he's so business-minded and so good at analyzing his own business.
I think that you're going to bring new players in and get new subscription numbers in droves just because you added Call of Duty to it. They didn't. In fact, it's been proven they lost the number of paid subscribers they had since they added Call of Duty, and then when they raised the price, it dramatically went downhill. Okay? So, there's two schools of thought on this, but what I like to do is just briefly show you some of the responses.
Oh, so we're gonna read tweets. Okay.
So, for example, I think
Sure
this
thing.
incredibly good post. Remove Fortnite crew and reduce this even further. This part of Xbox Ultimate is literally bloat. This person is 100% correct. When you are subscribing to Game Pass Ultimate, you're not doing it to get a few freebies in Fortnite every month. You're not doing it to get access to some Ubisoft classics, nor are you doing it to get access to an EA Play catalog. You're doing it because you want new games and you want Xbox games and all the games that are under the Xbox umbrella. It's nice that you have some of these extra things in there.
But isn't that the other tiers of Xbox Game Pass that give you all of those perks already? I don't know. They have so many, like, these fucking models are so predatory, it's stupid. I just can't. I can't,
to be honest,
like, wrap my mind around the amount of bullshit.
And she was interested in maybe playing some retro Assassin's Creed games. They kept moving them in and out of this feature and removing them. So imagine you're playing a lengthy game like Assassin's Creed Valhalla as pictured here, and then they just decide we're removing it from Ubisoft Plus Classic so you can't play it on Game Pass anymore. But I'm in the middle of playing it. Oh well. It's almost like a Netflix deal where sometimes there's a...
Well, they do that with everything. They do that on Game Pass. They do that on PlayStation Plus. They do that on everything. Where some game is about to, like, run out of the service, and then eventually it just goes away, and it was already on the service. That's the thing with the services. Like, why are you surprised?
Movie or show on there, then it gets removed, then it gets re-added, then it gets removed again. And that's what actually happens with these kind of added bullshit programs. So they don't matter. No one is going to pay extra money to have these, so why even have them in there? I completely agree with this person. Remove all of this blow.
Again, Phil, they have access to the analytics. They know exactly how many people are using these features. They know exactly, they can even calculate the dollar per customer using these features. They have such advanced statistics that your little pea brain cannot comprehend.
The fuck out of there. Make it so that the only real focus of game...
And I mean, kind of why things are so bad is because they go along with these statistics instead of actually listening to the customer base. So they use all this fucking analytics that in the end just doesn't get them results because they focus too much on the numbers. Much like Phil. Because actually, exactly like Phil. It's like, yeah, that's kind of like what they're doing. It's like they have their YouTube page open all day and look at the views and they're like, okay, so how can we get these views up? Oh, maybe we can make some edits. Okay, Microsoft Edit Machine, edit these videos. we're going to make Game Pass cost $30 more because we need to make some edits. And then it doesn't work. And then it's like, oh, what can we do now? Okay, let's make YouTube Shorts. We're going to make YouTube Shorts, and we're going to beg for money in the videos. And then they do that, and people like them even less because they focused on how they could get more money out of you instead of how they can make a better and more worthwhile service.
Pass is the Xbox stuff, the indies that are there day one, and new games that are coming out. Of course, still tie in the online play and reduce this from $22.99 a month to $14.99 a month. They could do it right now. No kidding. They could cut this garbage out that no one cares about and charge you $14.99 a month for Game Pass Ultimate, and they will double their subscriber base. But
frankly, I think this right here, you see this EAFC, this gets them a lot of people. Because if you're a gun and ball gamer, well, I guess then you're just going to buy the game yourself, to be honest. Yeah, you're probably going to do that.
Further.
But I don't know. Like I said, they have all the analytics, and DSP has gout and an alcohol problem.
They have to listen to the feedback and do what the consumers want. This is what Pass's success was based off of. Super value for a reasonable price for those who don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, but I think they were operating at a loss because they were counting on Game Pass being so fucking successful that it would make them insane amounts of money and everybody would use it all the time on every device. And that just didn't work out. So I think they just invested a lot of money into making Game Pass possible and making it happen, and it just wasn't as successful as they thought.
Have gaming every month for a reasonable subscription base, not adding Fortnite fucking crew who even...
And by the way, this guy, you criticize him and you give him feedback that his commentary is not engaging enough, and he calls you an idiot. And he says all the idiots think my commentary sucks. So obviously, he's the proper guy to give advice to massive corporations.
Knows what the fuck that is and cares. I don't give a shit. I've never played Fortnite for the last 7 years. I don't care.
Yeah, Phil doesn't play Fortnite.
This or that. Give me a core element of good.
Fuck you, Fortnite. Phil doesn't play you.
Reduce the goddamn price because, you know.
Make it free. Should make free Game Pass for life. Why can't they make it? It's Microsoft. They have so much money.
They are listening. Maybe Asha Sharma dragged their feet a little bit. All right,
no.
She took a while to start making a real change, but this is the first major change she's actually done since she became the head of Xbahx. That's a good sign that she's directly listening. I'm very happy about that. So, now, fingers crossed, the sweeping changes will continue, and Xbahx can maybe get back on their feet. It's like I keep telling you guys, competition breeds innovation. If Xbahx can stay in the game and stay a serious competitor to PlayStation, this is only a good thing for the entire industry. Because if PlayStation becomes the only console manufacturer to be taken seriously, sadly, they will now have a monopoly and be able to make crazy decisions.
What? How are they gonna... What? They just fucking upped their prices of a console that's been out for 5 years. How are they going to have a monopoly, dude?
Decision they made recently to increase the price of their...
Yeah, they ate so much shit.
And think that people will still buy them. All right? We don't want them to think that they have this kind of crazy power. We need people to compete, to keep them, you know, on their toes, and to have them making consumer-friendly decisions. So that's why we need Xbahx in the game. Let's get this going. Let's
get some support for Xbahx.
Have Xbahx Game Pass for a while because of the price increases.
No.
Maybe consider...
No, you just didn't have it because you didn't want to play any of the games on there. Come on, bro.
Let's get this going.
Or was he not talking about himself? Probably he wasn't.
You're someone who...
Oh, if you were someone. Yeah, he's already advertising him.
Didn't have Xbahx.
This is the biggest shill.
For a while because of the price increases. Maybe consider resubscribing now. Getting your subscription back might actually give them some consumer confidence here that, you know, oh, now we can make better decisions. All right? I would say let's go for it. Let's do it. I have it, by the way. I'm happy to be saving $7 a month. But for me overall, I won't save anything because I'm going to end up buying Call of Duty this fall anyway. So for...
Hey, there we go. There we go. Mr. Pro Consumer.
It's a while.
I'm going to buy it anyways.
But for anyone out there who doesn't care about Call of Duty, you're actually going to get a great amount of savings out of this change. Good stuff. It's actually good news. I'm glad that someone in the industry is listening. All right.
Oh yeah, they're listening. After people complained and just stopped using their service. This is like a DSP thinking that he's listening to people's feedback when he stops fucking snorting in the microphone because his pay pigs are gonna go away and stop listening to him. Like, come on. They're a major corporation. They're not listening to literally anything and anybody but the bottom line.
Snortwave Records and Liquid Richard collab when?
I don't know. Liquid Richard is retired, dude. And if I wanted to get like the royalties for his stuff, that would cost so much. It's Liquid Richard. This like the Michael Jackson. Well, no, okay, less controversial. It's like the Justin Bieber of troll music.
This guy wastes $30 a month on game Punicorn for something he rarely uses because if a game doesn't hit the goal, it gets dropped.
That's true.
Businessman.
But it's a tax write-off, and it's for the business. So he's a businessman. He just needs to invest money in his business. You don't know how it works. You don't even have a business.
Baller alert.
He should cancel his game P Bunny's sub, but he won't. He's all talk. The only way to vote in this case is with your money.
Well, he doesn't vote in any kind of way. Come on. And he gets advantage from it. He gets... I don't know if he actually even uses it, but for some reason he gets like the yearly subscription, which I thought was always the worst choice. Because if I were to get one of those services, I just get the monthly. Because I don't know if next month I'll care. I don't know if next month I'll have time to play it. It's just like wasted money to pay for something that I don't know if I'm going to use it at all. I've bought plenty of those things. It's done. It's over. Who's next? Big ups Grand Obsin for 32 months, dude. And big ups Dark Ross for this.
Girl math, that's less dumb than Phil math.
Girl math, yes. But he thinks he's got all the answers, and he doesn't have all the answers. Not even Microsoft got all the answers, and they spent so much money to get Xbahx.
You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Doesn't have it. Maybe someday he'll find out. He doesn't even have the answers to his own YouTube channel.
Baller alert.
We purchased the rights to distribute a big IP, but don't worry customers, you won't be charged a dime for this benefit to you. No company ever.
Yeah, of course. They bought, what was it, Call of Duty? Or did they? That was a long time ago. But they bought Bethesda, they bought everything. Microsoft owns everything, including me. And they're going to sell me off to the slave trade. At the moment, I'm no longer needed for them. Big ups Aaron for the 21 months. And big ups Joe Dub.
So he warns them to give more things to him while less Xbahx is not your viewers Phil lol.
Yeah, he gives them less Xbahx. Wants them to give more things to him while he gives them less. Oh, yeah, okay, I get it. He gives them less. Well, he always gives them as much as he thinks it's worth, I guess. So yeah, this stream right here, you watching this guy?
Guys, all right, so
this awesome segment, this costs $150 a day, or it might fluctuate. It's a different price every day. Sometimes it's not worth that much. Come on. So yeah, and I think I caught up to everybody. Big ups Movie Sign for 16 months, dude. And that's it. Okay, let's go to the next segment, which is... Oh, yeah, this is my favorite part. And then we're going to watch some Crimson Desert stuff. Or at least just the Ragequit. So, someone here proposes that Phil should go out a couple of blocks away and buy his own fried chicken so nobody has to bring it to him. And hilarity ensues.
But, so far you can't order from it yet, so we'll have to see. And everyone just I'm gonna say right now, shut the fuck up, saying dumb shit. Oh, just walk there, go there. You're fucking idiots.
You're stupid. Can't go outside.
Fuck with it, right? Like, why are you so dumb? Can I ask an honest question? Why do you say the dumbest fucking stuff ever?
And you see, he's so mad. Why is he so mad for somebody telling him to go and get his own chicken, like 2 blocks away? How are we gonna fuck with this chicken? Do we have people posted in front of the gated community gate? Okay, let's hear the whole thing. Maybe there's a perfectly valid reason why you're so dumb.
What do you think would happen if I said, okay, guys, I'm now going to drive to the store that's right across the street from me to get chicken?
I don't know. Like, what would happen? You would go across the street and get chicken. That's like the least dangerous thing you could try and do.
The first thing that would happen is morons on the internet would call the fucking store. They'd call the police.
They would call the store?
The swatting.
They would fucking SWAT the chicken store? What? Hello, police. There's a crazy man snorting with a machine gun in the fucking chicken store across the street. Please bring the SWAT team and put him down.
You're fucking
Yep, they're gonna SWAT. But bro, people go to jail for this shit. You think somebody wants to go to jail to troll Darkside Phil? So I can laugh at him on stream? Do you think somebody wants to do that? SWAT the fucking chicken store?
All right, any moron who says something dumb like that, you're actually mentally deficient. Shut the fuck up.
He's so fucking paranoid and scared. And the last thing you should do on the internet is tell people how scared you are of getting trolled. Because then that's going to happen. They're going to troll you. And now people are going to send him fucking fake emails with fake threats just to get a reaction out of him. Because obviously, clearly, it bothers him so fucking much. God damn, that was crazy. I want to get a replay. And he just detonates in nuclear toxicity.
What do you think would happen if I said...
Okay, let's see the whole thing.
So we'll have to see. And everyone just shut... I'm going to say right now, shut the fuck up. Saying dumb shit. Oh, just walk there, go there. You're fucking idiots.
You're fucking idiots. I can't go to the store. They're going to bomb me and kill me and murder me. And call the police on me.
The morons on the internet would fuck with it, right? Like, why are you so dumb? Can I ask an honest question? Why do you say the dumbest fucking stuff ever?
Because they're the Darkside Phil audience. I mean, I thought that was self-evident. Like, you kind of knew that. That's why you extort them for money all the time. And that's why it works. Because they're the dumbest audience on the planet.
What do you think would happen if I said, okay, guys, I'm now going to drive to the store that's right across the street from me to get chicken? The first thing that would happen is morons on the internet would call the fucking store. They'd call
the store. What are they gonna say when they call the store? Okay, imagine you call the store. And what are you gonna say? There's a guy with a patchy goatee coming who's gonna get chicken. You should he has a bomb, actually. He has a bomb. And then the cops are gonna get that call because we live in a fucking constant surveillance universe dystopia. They're obviously going to immediately find out who did this, and that guy's going to go to jail for calling a bomb threat. And DSP's going to flex on him.
Just swatting. You're fucking retarded.
They're going to SWAT the Los Pollos Hermanos.
Like you're actually mentally deficient.
You're mentally deficient if you think Darkside Phil's going to go and buy his own chicken. He needs a person from a third world country to deliver it to him. And preferably not to speak English so he can shit on him later. That sounds good to me. That sounds like exactly what is awesome.
Shut the fuck up. All right? I can get food, but if I'm going to have it on a stream, I have to order it so it gets delivered and people can't fuck with it.
Oh, come on. This guy, he's legit acting like he's in fucking witness protection. Oh my god. Someone's going to risk their ass for like a 5-minute LOL. So people can then say, oh, you see, somebody trolled DSP and said that he has a bomb when he went to the chicken store. And then the guy behind the counter pulled out a fucking sawn-off shotgun and blew his head smooth off. Sure.
We're going to know exactly where Phil is geo-positioned at a date and time. And if we...
Yeah, we're going to know... We triangulate his geo-positioning, you guys. He's so cooked. Now we can go to him in real life and we can ask him.
How's that gout? How's that gout? How's that gout? How's that gout?
Holy shit, we got him. We triangulated his geo-positioning.
We can fuck with his stream. Gee, I wonder if...
We're gonna fuck with his stream. How are we gonna fuck with his stream? Dude, this is it's so insane. Actually, so fucking insane. Because, like, everybody knows where he lives. Everybody knows where his wife works. At the mall, at the whatever fat person store. Everybody knows which days he takes off. Everybody knows or can very confidently assume which stores he's going to go to. If somebody wanted to do something and was insane enough, nothing would stop them. And no amount of crying or protection would stop them because they already know enough. And the only thing he's doing right now is saying how afraid he is and how terrified he is that somebody might try something. That's the last thing you should do on the internet, is tell people that you're afraid of them and embolden them even more and give them more power.
You're just
good job, Phil. You're dumb. You're fucking stupid. Hello, police. There's this fat fake Italian guy. Well, he's not really fat. He kind of has, well, he doesn't really have muscles. Well, forget about it. He's toxic. He has a biological virus, and he's about to detonate it in the chicken shop. And then everybody's going to turn into, like, Resident Evil creatures. Please trust me and stop him. Do something about it. Also, my name is so-and-so, and I live at this address. What a great segment.
So I have to order. I have to wait for this stuff to be on order, or else I can't get it.
Or maybe, you know what? If you don't want to be so scared of people fucking with you on the internet, maybe don't constantly repeat how bulletproof you are, how untouchable you are, how badass you are, how cool you are, how everybody is dumber than you and an actual fucking moron, and how you're much cooler than them. Just don't do that, and people will have no reason to want to fuck with you. Kinda. Most of the time.
All right. And it's not there yet. So I want to do that for DSP tries it.
And if you wanted to know the reason why he's not going on vacation, now you do. I think he is genuinely afraid that somebody's going to break into his house and steal Jasper, or, I don't know, just write gout with, like, spray paint on the love seat. I don't fucking know. Yeah, somebody's going to risk their literal freedom to go and fuck with Darkside Phil in his stupid gated community that he's already became a complete hermit inside of. Yep, you should definitely do that. Wow, you're going to get so much out of it.
But it's not there yet. I'll keep checking. And basically...
And, like, also, I love the way he's talking about the gated community like it's some sort of a restricted area from Grand Theft Auto where you enter it and immediately 5-star wanted level, they're bringing out the tanks, they're bringing out the SWAT teams, even though it would probably take them like 20 minutes for a patrol car to be there. And those gated communities are pretty much easy to break into some dude's house and rob him while he's on vacation. It's fucking ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. But it's not about people doing something to him. It's about the fear. And he is already as scared as fucking humanly possible. And this will get people who just want to troll him to make him more scared, more emboldened, because it obviously is working.
Once it does get added.
Like the reaction, dude. The reaction was so visceral. Like, he became actually infuriated instantly.
So far, you can't order from it yet. So we'll have to see.
He gets that angry DSP face.
Just shut. I'm going to say right now.
Instantly triggered. Impulse triggered.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. Number 2 was the second thing.
Saying dumb shit. Oh, just walk there, go there. You're fucking idiots. You realize the morons on the internet would fuck with it, right? Like, why are you...
Sure, but now you're even giving him more ideas. Now you're giving him more ideas. Because the instantly idea in my mind was, okay, so every time he orders food for a marathon, we know exactly where he's ordering from. And you can go get in contact with the place and be like, hey, my name is Dave Bennett. I ordered the chicken wings. Well, I'm going to cancel my order now because I'm stupid. And they would just cancel it because they don't give a fuck. So it's like, you're literally giving people ideas, man.
So dumb. Can I ask an honest question? Why do you say the dumbest fucking stuff ever?
I don't know. I'm a dunce. I'm a dunce. That's how it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daddy Phil. I'm just a stupid.
He needs to visit Los Pollos Hermanos and then try to Karen out to the owner, Gus Fring. Would be an interesting conversation.
Yeah, like when Hector went there and he was like, I want to see your balls. Hold on. And I'm going to play just the sound for this because it might be... Yeah, this might get taken down immediately. So...
Yes, Satan?
No, hold on. It's this one.
Oh, men's room is over there on the left.
Cabron, I need to see your balls.
I need to see your balls. That's what he's gonna do. And look at the face he made. He's so mad. He is so mad. He's actually pissed. This is the face he made before he told somebody to eat shit out of his ass. That was insane. God damn. What a great segment. If it wasn't for this, I wouldn't be streaming today, but this was so insane unhinged.
Schedule his days off, the days in which he goes food shopping at places he has made known to everyone, like Fred Meyer. But walking to get chicken will be the end of him.
Yeah. They would fuck with it. They would destroy him. They would call the Avengers over to the fucking chicken shop, to the KFC. They would bring Colonel Sanders from the grave through necromancy just to attack DSP. They would say, well, Colonel, he knows all the herbs and spices. They're supposed to be a secret. Take him down. Put him down. Oh, goddamn.
Baller alert.
I'm surprised he hasn't said that Doody planted the gentleman that we're doing various stuff by that Burger King during Cat's birthday.
Yeah, he should have called them detractors. You know, man, I thought like those people shooting up, I think they actually knew who I was. I think they were like looking at me weird. Self-induced paranoia.
Baller alert.
God damn
There's a
it.
dangerous light bulb head on the loose.
Yeah, there's a dangerous light bulb head. He looks like he's about to explode. Call the cops. God damn it.
What do you think would happen if I said,
what do you think would happen?
Guys, I'm now going to drive to the store that's right across the street from me to get chicken.
Probably, first of all, you probably shouldn't say exactly where you're going to go if you're like a fucking live streamer. You probably shouldn't say that. You should be like, I'm going to go get some food. I'll be back in 20 minutes. And then come back with some food. And that's it.
The first thing that would happen.
But of course, he needs every part of his fucking life to be on camera. So he needs to tell you what he's going to eat, where he's going to eat it from, how many bites he's going to take, how much it costs. And then you know you got the whole picture.
Is morons on the internet would call the fucking store. They'd call the police. They'd say
the store, the police.
You're fucking retarded. All right? And
we're going to say there's a swatting. We're going to call the police and be like, wait, there's a SWAT team. There's a rogue SWAT team here. And Phil Burnell is one of them.
Who says something dumb like that? You're actually mentally deficient. Shut the fuck up. All right? I can get food.
No one's gonna get put in jail over Darkside fucking Phil. And if you get put in jail over Darkside Phil, this is the biggest L you can take. To get put in jail over the guy who jerked it off on fucking stream, and also who didn't do anything to you. So he can just literally flex on you and be like, well, look at this fucking stupid idiot. He got put in jail because of me. And then you're going to be used as an example, always. Remember that guy who tried to fuck with me in the chicken store? Well, I got him put in jail. Yeah, never do that. You can't do that.
But if I'm going to have it on a stream, I have to order it so it gets delivered and people can't fuck with it.
But what if the guy delivering it is a troll? That's making it extra dangerous. You're going to trust your food? They can put in poison inside of it. It can be a poisoned chicken burger with extra poison. I don't know. God damn. So fucking miserable. So, day stream. We have one more here. Yeah, one more low tier god segment. Here we go again.
A Street Fighter 6 battle with LTG. Set it up. I would love to. He doesn't want ever to play me in any fighting game ever because he's a coward. He knows that I would destroy him and crush him. So he absolutely refuses to play me.
Yeah, that's why you gotta obsess over him and constantly demand his attention. Because, like, that's so corny. It's so corny to say that some guy is ducking you, considering the guy doesn't give a rat's ass about you. That's like saying the Maximilian dude is ducking you. That's like me challenging J. Cole to a rap battle, and then he doesn't even know that I exist, and then I say that he's ducking me. No, DSP, every time low tier god, and this is something that I find remarkable, that low tier god even didn't take the bait, and he's like as much of a narcissist, if not worse, than DSP, but he didn't even take the bait. But it's like every time that you engage with him and he just claps back in like, I don't know, 30-second segment and then doesn't talk about you at all. Which means that you're just the guy obsessing with him and riding his dick for no reason.
I don't want to collab with him.
Hey, big ups for 10 gifted, Mr. Fantastic. Here is the Review Tech USA applause.
That's what I'm talking about! Baller alert.
And the baller alert.
Got no problems with baller alert, but everybody on.
Because we used to be on baller alert, now we're on ball sucker alert. Ball suck. You're gonna see what I mean.
And show how bad he is at fighting games.
Oh yeah, he's
Competitive
definitely.
setting than him just hiding in lobbies with his viewers who also.
Hold on, how is it a real competitive setting when you're playing online? I thought you had to be playing offline on a specific arcade machine on a specific broken port of Street Fighter 2 for it to be legit. Because then, if you lose, you're just gonna blame the lag.
Crush him all the time.
And if he loses, he's just gonna blame the lag.
So, but he doesn't want to do that because he knows that he sucks ass.
Sure.
You know, his whole shtick and persona is, oh, I'm such a good player. I'm such a, a strong and virile individual who's so successful.
Virile?
That if he actually played me in a set and I crushed his nuts, he would, be
with your mouth
embarrassed forever. And just like what happened when he lost to Vizant. So he can't do that. He has to run away.
Vizant, by the way, the French esports player. He's still coping over low tier God, man. He cannot let that BBC go. He's grabbing the BBC so hard. Oh, God damn it.
Let me tell you something, brother. When I hold a man's penis, I tell you what I do. I hold on to it tight, brother.
That's him. That's DSP right now. Anyways, we move on to some stream. Let's see support. Let's see mentions of support here. Because this was a very poorly supported stream. And we probably have a lot of... 44 mentions. 44 mentions of support.
50. I'm not even kidding. And on...
Here we're crying about not just money, but views. Okay? Or maybe we won't.
It is what it is. I don't know why people can't just chill with me when I play a turn-based RPG.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. We're begging for views.
Viewership for it?
It's actually really good. And it's not even we're begging for views. We're kind of like pity partying for views and being like, I don't know why people can't just hang out with me, man. I'm so lonely.
As I can. I realize this has been a very weird...
I'm so lonely.
It's been a good one.
I have nobody.
That we have a great day of Dragon Quest. I hope that you guys won't run.
I'm on my own.
Undoubtedly, many of you will. When I play Dragon Quest, we lose half the stream attendance. So
that sucks.
Right now, we go
should lose all of it.
Viewers on YouTube down to like 150. I'm not even kidding. And on Kick, I bet we'll lose half too. It is what it is. I don't know why people can't just chill with me when I play a turn-based RPG, but it seems like it's really hard to retain viewership for it. But I would hope you'll stick around, engage, and support. Tonight, Crimson Desert is back. I hope you'll be here for that. And of course, tomorrow, double new release day. It should be a great day. All right, guys, thank you so much for a good morning show. Hope you enjoyed the chill. See you next time.
So this almost perfectly... Well, this minus the, let's say 30 minutes. An hour of literal wasted time, by the way. Amazing.
All right, guys. We have a few more minutes to chill before we jump into Dragon Quest.
Some quick begging.
Just tag me in either chat to let me know what you want to talk about. And please support the stream today.
And this is before the previous segment.
On the YouTube side of stuff, please give the stream a like for engagement. And please support... if and when you can, super chats, memberships, and gifted memberships on the YouTube side are great. Kicks, subs, and gifted subs on the Kick side are very welcome and appreciated.
Okay, so this is at the first break.
Myself a coffee, okay? And then I'll be right back. It'll be like 2-3 minutes. And then we'll return with more. So, guys, if you like Dragon Quest VII, if you like the chill vibes of my stream, please support it if you haven't yet. On the YouTube side, please give the stream a like if you haven't. Everywhere else, please support if you can. Super chats, kicks, memberships, subs, tips, all appreciated. And it would be great if you guys could support. All right? I'll be right back. I'll just leave it on the screen and I'll be right back with the coffee and then we'll continue.
Okay. I'm going to give you 5 seconds to guess what he got. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I have received... nothing.
Yes.
Absolutely nothing while I was gone. But I'm back. Oh, we're going to play for about another hour. And then my wife should be coming home from work. And I'll take a longer break. And then we'll play for another hour. So we still have another 2+ hours of Dragon Quest VII Reimagined here on the stream. Okay, everybody? So I hope you're enjoying. Oh, what kind of coffee? Tim Hortons. This is Tim Hortons dark roast, and it's black. I don't put anything.
Oh yeah, in that mug. I hate gimmick mugs so much. I hate them so much. For me, when I'm drinking coffee, I'm drinking it out of a normal mug, coffee mug for humans, and not a gimmick mug, and not a mug shaped like an elephant or a, I don't know, anything but a normal mug. This is a crime against coffee drinkers. Anyways, an hour later, we are splitting the part. His wife just came back from work, and it's super positive. Or is it?
For the rest of the stream. Now, I will say this. As you guys can very well see, this has been a very low support stream. I do want to say thanks to a few people who have supported it. All right? There's been some decent-sized super chats and stuff. Thank you for that. When I come back, we'll have about 90-plus minutes of Dragon Quest. Please support the stream, particularly if you like.
Oh, we got an all caps please. So you know shit just got real. This is not the normal please. This is the please. Like, please, actually.
Kill streams, you like the fact that I took my time to play a lengthy game, or if in general you just like my content and you want to see it continue, please support this stream, okay? All right, let's do some highlight clips, and when I get back, it is time for more Dragon Quest, all right, guys? All right, I'll be back.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the mentions of support have picked up dramatically.
What the f? We'll have about 90-plus minutes of Dragon Quest. Please support the stream, particularly...
Okay, so here we got this one.
You like the fact that I took my time to play a lengthy game. Guys!
Now we have the hour-long warning.
We have an hour left on today's stream. If you're having a good time and you're enjoying Dragon Quest or just the chill vibes of the stream, or if you just like my content in general, please support in some way. If you're watching live on YouTube, be sure to give the stream a like. That helps a ton for engagement. But outside of that, can we get some support? Can we get our first sub on Kick? Can we get some more memberships on YouTube, of which we only have one? Can we get our first tip? We have 0 tips today. No.
Bro, 0 tips at 3 p.m. That's crazy.
Can we get some support for Dragon Quest? Right now, sadly, this is my least supported stream of the year.
Of all time, by the way.
Around in the next hour. So
yeah, I love the hype. I love the hype. The least supported stream of the year. Could have said of all time. Just make it up. Make some fake stats like ESPN.
Like me and my content, let's get support for me. Oh, look. We can't use the magic carpet anymore. Well, that's interesting. Hey! Oh, and we have to fight the enemies. We're not over-leveled for them.
And we go on to the next one. Support has been very dramatically crashing out.
Thank you so much. Again,
you got £2.
This playthrough, as long as we've played it, and as much as I like it, it doesn't appeal to the mainstream. We get less...
The mainstream.
We get way less support during this playthrough. It sucks. But what can you do? So I appreciate anyone who comes by and hangs out and supports Dragon Quest, man. We're now into the end game. This is literally the end game we're in right now. So we're getting there.
This is it, guys. It's literally the end game. Literally. The end game of the stream. And more begging.
The stream, everybody. So this would be your chance to support my content if you can. I really would appreciate it. It sucks that Dragon Quest is basically not getting much or any support anymore. And we are in the home stretch of it. All right, I promise you that's what we're doing. We're in the home stretch of the game right now.
Okay. 10 minutes later. Literal 10 minutes later, and what seems like a flashbang. Let's see what the flashbang is about. Good thing he looked away. Could have gone permanently blind.
Guys, we got 25 minutes left. Let's rally.
Let's rally.
Support. I don't think we're going to have an overwhelmingly well-supported stream today. But let's get a little bit more support for Dragon Quest. Come on, let's get 1 sub.
Let's get 1 penny.
Right? Let's get a super chat.
Can we have somebody just spit on me? Please, anything works. Come on, just like call me names. Everything is allowed. Kick chat, just call me slurs, you guys. I'm not even gonna ban you. Just anything. I need to feel anything.
Let's get a little bit of support. Spread it around for Dragon Quest. I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking for something.
Actual beggar, actual street beggar, panhandler style. Godlike. Godlike. I'm not asking for much. It just anything. Anything helps. Will beg for food. Oh, don't you guys love this gameplay?
Oh, this one isn't. Let's see what this thing is.
Anyways, we're done. At $62.
We're completing Awakening the Almighty. All right. So
Oh, and you can see Cup Rattler is going ham in chat. What is he saying? I'm not poor. My wife is still here. She's not fat. I didn't cheat in Demon Souls. And you guys are obsessed and unhinged. I didn't say it comes in denim. Now support the fucking stream.
Thank you to everyone who chilled today. And for the people who did support, even though it's not a lot, I still appreciate you guys coming out and hanging and supporting the stream. Listen, I accepted that this is a playthrough that doesn't do...
Listen. Cross his arms. Arms crossed. Looking at OBS. He's talking to you right now. Yes, you, the guy who didn't support.
So well. Sometimes we get lucky and it does do well.
You better listen.
It was not one of those days, right? But that's life, I guess.
It's just one of those days.
Enjoying the game. I like chilling with you guys, and I do want to see it to the end. So next week, we're going to do at least 2 more streams of this game as we attempt to wrap it up, and I think we will sooner rather than later. Thank you for watching Dragon Quest VII. See you next time.
Okay.
Okay, so that...
We end the stream and instantly stop being entertaining.
That being said, I'm very upset with all of you. How dare you all? I'm just...
Oh, he did the gimmick. He did the fake beggar. This is what my trolls would think I do, but I don't do that, except all the times that I did. But I'm not doing it now.
All right, so... Support Train did a $2 super chat and said, choo choo, hop on in. Well, thank you, Support Train. However, it's a little late. Unless you're going to do about 30, 40 more of those. I don't think that, you know.
30, 40 more of what? 40 times 2, $80? Okay, let's see what the official goal is. 80 plus 60 is what? What? 40 something. So yeah, 150 is the goal. Confirmed.
I do appreciate the $2 though. Thank you. All right. I hope that you guys will come. All right, guys. So that's it for Dragon Quest. Tonight's late stream will be Crimson Desert. I certainly hope that you guys will come back and hang out with me tonight. If Crimson Desert continues to get attendance, engagement, and support, it stays in the schedule. But if it does dwindle, Crimson Desert is the other game that may leave the rotation to make...
Yeah, it's finished, by the way.
Okay.
It's completely
So
finished.
let's see how it goes tonight. If you like Crimson Desert, please come by, hang out, and support that stream. If you're not interested in that, tomorrow is my final streaming day of this week.
Anyway, shut up. Let's listen to some horns.
I said gout. I said gout. I said gout.
It's over. So, anyways, let's move on to the late stream experience, where we start off with a juicy bag right at the start.
Good evening, everyone. King Michael, how are you? Good evening. Good to see you.
Oh, he's so miserable. What's up? What's this vibe?
We're early here. I'm sure we're going to get many...
Come on. Why are you so miserable already, dude? Come on. The worst is yet to come, as they say, which it will. It is yet to come. Promise.
Over the course of the next 30 minutes before we start with the game. I'm ready to relax and hang out.
He's ready to relax.
Going. And I'm ready to chat. Whatever you guys want to chat about tonight, I am game. Earlier today, we played Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. We are into the end game.
Oh, terrible music yet again.
Tickle in my throat. We are finally into the end game of this game. FYI, we basically have 4 areas left, and then the end. These areas each are re-exploring a part of the game you've already been to, including investigating a dungeon you've already beaten, but now with tougher monsters and bosses, and I guess then to the end of the game. So, we're in the home stretch. As long as we keep playing it 1 to 2 times a week, I think we'll beat it within the next couple of weeks, and we can wrap it up and move on to other games.
Anyways, here's the juicy.
The good news is, great progress, chill fun. The bad news is, it was one of the least supported streams I've had in 2026.
Hell yeah. Just say of all time.
Entirety of the 5-hour stream.
Oh no, that sucks, Phil.
It sure would be great to have a great stream of success, especially if you guys like Crimson
A great stream of success.
Continue. Okay?
What a weird way to phrase it.
Out of all the games I'm playing, it's kind of the game I don't like as much. Not to say that I hate it.
Yeah, he hates it.
There's only certain things I like. Notably, I hate the combat of this game. So, I'll keep playing it and toughing it out as long as you guys keep showing up for it, and you have been. So let's see how many people show up tonight and support the stream. I'll keep it going next week if it does well. All right, we'll find out.
And, well, some spoilers. The stream was very slow until, and it was under 100, I think, until some cuck literally at the last second gave him enough money in kick subs. Literally, actually after the last second. The stream was over, and the pop-ups were still playing while he was recording the daily wrap. So it was after the last second that he got pay-pigged into success. But that's how success works. Sometimes it comes after it's supposed to come, and it might seem like he's not successful, but he is super successful, insanely successful.
All right. So how's everyone doing? What's on?
So shut up.
Tonight? Let's see. What was for dinner? Protein pasta.
Ooh, protein pasta.
Chicken sausage.
He fell for the gimmick.
Passata sauce that my wife makes into a
yummy
seasonings and stuff. Good stuff.
With her seasonings.
Do you think the reason there were bites taken out of the bundt cakes was because Phil uses cat as ancient Roman food taster to ensure no poison?
Dude, yes. Yes. That's why all of them had bites. Because she needed to go through all of them just to test them. If the dirty detractors didn't put some rat poison in there. That's a good notice. You're noticing stuff.
Now guys, if you like that I pressed start stream today, please support the stream.
Please, come on. I'm being so positive and chill. Wasn't that super positive, that last stream? That was insanely positive. Or just insane. I'm cool with both.
Baller alert.
Drops Rimwald after making the goal. Why support?
Right? Well, the RimWorld was, I don't even know what that was, because he ran out of content or something. I don't even know. None of his rules make sense. It's like, kind of like a shitty wrestling match, when they just break all the rules and pretend like they don't exist, because it doesn't matter. Big up Shane's World for 3 months, dude. And that's it. Let's move on to somewhere around the Ragequit and see how he's going to rage quit one of my favorite games of the year, because that's always good to see. So he is, let me give you some context for this. He is at one of the parts of the game where you essentially get sent to the front lines, you get sent to the trenches, and you have to fight numerous people. You probably have to kill like hundreds of people and liberate that whole castle. And the moment I saw that he got to that part, I was like, okay, he's finished. He's not beating this. It's so over, and he should just straight up give up, which he did. So this is what happened. You need to, during this mission, you need to go to different parts of the map and raise the banner. And once you raise the banner, that means that you liberated that part of the map, essentially. But you also need to beat a lot of people, like actual hundreds of people you need to defeat on your way there. And this is what happened. Notice the engaging commentary? You didn't notice? Well, you are noticing it now. Hopefully. Please notice. And dead.
Fuck this game. I'm seriously
crashed out.
Anymore. This is the most boring fucking game. Insane.
Oh, and at that point, by the way, he was on $6 or $8. It was legit, like, actual humiliating.
A plot that is non-existent. Combat that's insanely unengaging and just terrible. I'm not playing it anymore. I'm done. There's no point in playing it. You guys don't care either. You guys don't give a shit. I'm not even kidding. Both chats are saying stop playing it, so I'm done with this fucking thing. It's so...
Oh, yeah. By the way, he only cares about what chat's saying when he wants to do the exact thing they're saying. And that's always the case. It's like, oh, well, people were telling me to stop doing it. And he's going to play Dragon Quest, and people are going to tell him, Phil, this is the most boring thing I've ever seen. And he's going to be like, shut the fuck up, you stupid. And then next day, he's going to complain about low attendance and support. Because his dark side Phil. His dark side Phil. That's why he's an awesome streamer.
Like, really, I'm just done. I'm bored. There's nothing to do in this game. It's so boring. Yeah, that's really what I want to do. I want to run into a camp in the pitch black where you can't see anything, fight 5,000 generic enemies at the same boring combat.
Just go during the day.
Hours and the game sucks. And you want me to lift up banners and put them on stands. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Hey, Pearl Abyss. Fuck you. Try making a good game next time. Try putting
He's such a cuck.
Worth people's time.
Hey, developer, fuck you. Well, I mean, I think they're telling you fuck you because they sold like 5 million copies and you couldn't even get a well-supported stream.
This game is terrible.
Couldn't even make $150.
It's awful. It's so fucking boring. I'm never playing it again. You ripped everyone off. Seriously. Oh, but it has 200 hours.
Oh, this is going to get edited in a highlight. That's why he's so hype, because this is going to be a highlight. 100% going to be a highlight. Matter of fact, just so you can get the more clippable face, I'm going to enhance this for you. So you can enjoy the rage in premium zoom in quality. Yeah, we're going to do that thing. You fucking Pearl Abyss, suck my balls out of my ass, you idiots.
Hours of boredom, of boring, meaningless content. It's the definition of slop in 2026. It's slop the game. A million things to do. None of them make any sense. None of them are coherent. You don't care about the plot because the plot is fucking nearly non-existent. Fuck this. There's so many cool, unique games I could be playing and not wasting my time on fucking trash slop like this. Crimson Desert can kiss my fucking hairy ass. I'm done with it.
Yeah, kiss my fucking ass and suck my balls, you ball sucker. What a great bit.
All right. Let's do some shout outs. We have Stalking Tiger with a $12 super chat. The hummingbirds swarmed together to take the shape of a mailbox. My mailman Bill was severely startled when he mistook the swarm as he tried to
Dude, what's up with this schizo guy, by the way? What's up with this schizo guy? And every time he sends him a message, it gets completely shrugged off and no-sold. And it's like, yep, there you go. That's the message. It's like a random weird fucking reference to nothing.
Thank you, Stalking Tiger, for $12.
And is that the same guy with the monkey? Because there was a guy that would send him random schizo messages like, whoa, this guy's monkey fell on his ass and it was hurt. And then DSP would be like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but like, thanks for the $5, dude. Oh, hold on. The camera's fucked up. Because he zoomed in himself.
Forced me to walk around doing absolutely nothing for 30 minutes of bullshit before we got to the boring mission.
No, they didn't.
Fuck that game. Wow. That game is the game. It respects the player's time the absolute least. It is a complete time waster of a game. If you like wasting your life away, play Crimson Desert. It has zero meaning and means absolutely nothing within the gaming landscape. It's a fart in the fucking wind.
This guy, by the way, he's a great example of this because he wasted legit the majority of his life trying to be good at Street Fighter, and he's still mediocre. And random scrubs online wipe the floor with his ass.
Which I know is $5.
So I don't know, man.
Paradox.
Maybe we should try getting a Darwin Award.
Thank you. I don't know what that is. I know of the name. I don't remember if we added it to the wish list or not. Soul at 2 a.m. Thanks for $2. He said Mouse PI. No, we're doing Mouse PI tomorrow is the daytime stream. So don't worry about that. We'll have a major stream of that tomorrow. And
of course, he's not really gonna... there was no chance of him ever sticking around and playing Crimson Desert because it's kind of a cozy game. It's a game that you would play while you listen to something. And like for reference, I'm like, how much? 147 hours into it. And I'm like, I guess not even halfway through, I think, because I've just been doing random stuff and I've been collecting gear, upgrading gear, dressing up my character in cool outfits. So I don't know, man. It's totally not a DSP game because nothing is a DSP game. WW Champions is a DSP game because he can just pay to win.
Yeah, I don't know what you want to do. What do you guys want to do? Because the problem is we wasted an hour. We literally wasted a fucking hour on that junk, right? So now we only have like another hour left on the late stream. And the thing is, I want to entertain you guys. I want to have fun. And I don't want to have...
I want to entertain you.
...by garbage. because the game is fucking terrible. I want to have this be a good stream. So what do you guys want to do? No, not Street Fighter 6. Stop right now.
Why not Street Fighter 6? You're still going to play the Marvel equivalent of Street Fighter 6. And he's going to regret playing it because it was terrible. He got eviscerated.
Is Vampire Crawlers on Game Pass? I didn't know that. I thought that I was going to have to buy it because I do want to play it, but I didn't know that it was on Game Pass. The thing is, if I play Vampire Survivors or I play another one of these new games...
Will you guys support it?
I want to do it as a real stream. I don't want to just rush it in an hour. You know what I mean? Especially because I know people are interested in that, and they're not going to know that I'm playing it now.
Oh, of course, because all his fans, they need to have everything announced to them in advance.
Paradox is a new platformer from Konami, short but fun. I guess I'll take a look.
Okay, now we're going to figure out what we're going to play.
I swear we already looked at it before.
Hold on, let me pop the transcript. This looks dumb.
No, I'm not playing Street Fighter 6. I would try to play Clash.
Why is he not playing Street Fighter 6 though? I don't get that.
And I don't think anyone will care either.
Just play Fightcade, Phil. So we can snatch your IP and sell it to the Russians.
Vampire Crawlers, because it definitely looks...
We're going to sell his IP to Palantir.
It definitely looks like we're trying it next week, for sure. Because now, the only night stream that we really have is Pokemon Fire Red. So we could try a few things. We could actually try Vampire Crawlers and maybe something else next week, too. We'll see. Yes, I think next week we could try a few things. We could try that Tomodachi Life game. We could try Vampire Crawlers, and we could continue with Pokemon. I think maybe that's what we'll do for our night streams next week. We'll alternate those 3 games, perhaps. Okay?
Yeah, that Tomodachi game, that's going to be fun as hell to watch him play. And by fun as hell, I mean boring.
So I don't know what
But, I mean, it's a DSP stream. But it's going to be interesting watching him. Because remember when he played Animal Crossing and he couldn't even be bothered to, like, decorate his house? So he had to go to his wife's house because she was actually playing the game for fun and enjoying herself, as opposed to forcing yourself to play it on stream because you're a miserable bastard. Yeah, that was really fun. And he would have segments where he would go to his wife's house and we would talk about improvements that she made to her house.
Played it in the Capcom collection during the evenings.
Such an entertaining guy.
I don't know. We could try that if you want. Like I said, I don't want to do anything that would be a playthrough that people want to show up for the beginning of because then it's a waste. Like I already want to do Vampire Crawlers. I'm kind of totally...
And now he's wasting time talking about things he doesn't want to do because they're going to waste his time. What a paradox. What a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Interested in Tomodachi Life, you know? I said we could either chill or we could try to find some people in classic fighting games, but we have to make a decision because we need to announce what I'm doing so people know what I'm doing for the next hour, or else this is going to be a waste of a stream. Another failure stream, and this one ain't my fault. That game is fucking terrible.
When has it been Phil's fault that it's been a failure stream? A failure stream.
Capcom Collection, BRH, because...
I hate this. Never say that your content is failed or is stupid or it sucks. Never say that. Because you're putting thoughts into people's heads, like negative thoughts. You can always turn it into a positive. If anything, DSP is a master at turning negatives into positives. Where it's going to be like, well, I love the game. I don't know, for some reason you guys didn't want to support it, but like, I really enjoyed the game.
In the Street Fighter 30th...
But he didn't enjoy the game this time.
That's ancient. Are you saying people still play it on there? Pokemon Champions? You guys want to do an hour of Pokemon Champions? We could do that.
Why not?
Oh, yeah? They play the 30th Anniversary Collection just for Third Strike? Do you want to see if I can find someone? All right, let's see if I can find people for Classic Fighters for like an hour. I'm okay with that. I got to get the joystick, though, and I got to announce that we're playing that. That would be this here. See if we can find anyone playing this. All right, so let me change the stats on everything here.
The stats. Anyways, so what happens next will not shock you at all, because you could have totally seen this coming, even if you were not even watching. So what happened? We have this, what is this huge bag? Hold on.
Change it on both.
205.
I'm
and
down
this
for a
is
fighter.
Oh yeah, this is where he's actually fucking pissed. This is after what, an hour and something of getting completely annihilated by Turtle Power, who is like an FGC guy who is infinitely better than Phil.
This shit player. That's pathetic.
And listen to this.
Come on, guys. Support the stream. We got 2 things I got to shout out, but let's get some last-minute support because this is it after this set. Didn't do that. I didn't do what he's doing. What's going on?
And this is what happened.
What?
Whoa!
I can't see what he's doing.
Just gave him brain damage in real time. Like, look at his face. He's so focused.
No, I didn't do anything, and he mashed jab and got a free combo. Unreal, dude.
What a ball sucker.
I don't even know what happened there. I don't even know what happened. I have no clue. That was fucking Viper dude. That's what he gave me. Well, of course he's gonna do that because he has unlimited levels because he had a chance to build them up because the game fucking lags the shit. Look! Nothing.
Eat it!
The ultimate lag player. No, no super. Yeah, I can't do it. He's gonna run away like a bitch.
If you can't tell, he's chilling as hell. Everything is the chillest it could be. And let me tell you something. The guy he was playing against, he kind of couldn't be bothered. He was actually chilling.
I put their name Darside Phil. I don't think he plays Marvel. I'd be surprised if he plays Marvel.
This is the guy. The chillest guy in the world. Wipe the floor with Phil. And you might notice something. He's an Asian guy. Yep. Asian guy. Asian alert. And as you know, Asian guys always destroy Phil in everything.
Type of Evo champ or something?
Is he some type of an Evo champ? Well, he is a champion of sorts. Not really Evo, because they don't give anything for 4th place.
Old Evo champ?
And not, well, no. He's just a WWE champion. But not like that.
Yeah, like a dictator in ST or something like that.
Meanwhile, on the Darks for Dill stream.
More in MVC2 than the weekly shower.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, that's a very good way to say it. Big ups, Master Blaster. So on the other side of the fence is this.
Defend against any of it. It's just going to become free hit after free hit, and that's exactly what it is. You can't do shit. You just lose every game. Wow. That is absolutely fucking pathetic. What a disrespect to people who play this fucking game. And
oh, hold on. Hold on. Sir?
Pathetic. What a disrespect.
I think this is disrespectful here. What is this? Very disrespectful.
Bald.
Maulding in real time.
To people who play this fucking game and know what they're doing, and then this is what they put out.
And bro is chilling, not saying a thing. You can see his inputs on the screen. He's not really hiding anything, you know. He's just hanging out. Hanging out. Being chill as hell.
It's like all the balls.
Oh, listen, listen.
But dude.
Hold on. We need the response to this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Listen to this quote.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, this guy's fucking terrible. What a piece of shit. You fucking suck shit, dude. Warlord. Yeah, Warlord. Wow, look at that. Oh, no, I don't get 2 low kicks. It didn't give them to me. I did 2 low kick super. That would have killed Sentinel. It doesn't give them to me.
It doesn't give them to me.
This guy.
Is Phil an Evo
You stupid
champ?
bitch.
He's only the best American player, even though he placed 4th.
Oops. Even though he placed 4th place, but still. So eat it. Well, he was the best American player in the one category that he made up himself. Listen to this.
Yo,
Listen to this.
Guy. You stupid bitch shit. You shithead fucking ball sucker.
Ball sucker.
You fucking ball sucker. Ball sucker. He literally wins.
We get the Mickey Mouse fucking laugh. An actual seething rage. Beautiful. And here we get the response.
I love it so much. What up, Casper?
He loves it. He loves all the balls.
Boss, I love it, dude. Call me. I would suck all the balls.
I'm clipping this. This is getting clipped. I need this quote. I'll suck all the balls.
That's my DSP. Boss, I love it, dude. Call me. I would suck all the balls. I'm a huge ball sucker, dude.
He's a huge, big ups. Hell yeah, he loves it. He loves sucking all the balls.
You want DSP? Call me everything, bro.
By the way, in the chat, you can see the video that Rebsy cut together. That is essentially both perspectives blended into one video. So that's the objectively best way to watch this. I'm just showing you for contrast how chill this guy is and how absolutely fucking insane this guy is.
From back in the day, but he plays online.
Oh, hold on. Listen to this.
And he does cheap shit that you can't do anything about, and he thinks he's a warlord. You're a scrub. This guy is like a common scrub from back in the day, but he plays online and he gets away with shit. What?
He's a common scrub from back in the day.
Loser. Ball sucker. Suck my fucking balls, dude.
So mad, so worked up.
I'm a huge ball sucker, dude.
Awesome. And to end the stream, we have a quick, well, not really a beg in the end, but he was just so defeated at the end. He couldn't even get himself to beg. That's like the final humiliation ritual of begging. He couldn't even do that.
Sentinel with solo.
Hey, big ups Waffle Bunny for the 5 gifted, dude.
Hilarious. I still didn't get a
massive ball sucker alert.
It's just
Low
kick, standing medium kick, super. It never gave it to me because the game lags so bad. So that's the level of people playing these collections. They're awful. The guy fucking literally abuses lag, teleports all over the place. You can't block anything he does.
Yep, he did that.
Running away like a coward and bitch ball sucker online.
Ball sucker.
He's like the best player in this game. He's actually the worst. He's literally fucking terrible. I would spank that motherfucker 10 games out of 10 offline, but he abuses the code and gets away with it, and look at how many wins he has. What a fucking loser.
What a ball sucker.
All right, well...
I mean, the guy actually showed his...
For $5. Thanks for the super chat.
He showed his controls on stream, so... And Phil just lies about shit, so I'm willing to trust the other guy.
$7.29 super chat, which I have to convert.
Yeah, go convert that super chat, you bitch. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Sometime in May, but it is.
Shut up, ball sucker.
Thanks to those who were here and did watch.
Ball sucker Burnell.
Okay. That's pretty impressive ball sucking by that fucking player. Like, seriously, that's, you know, like, just to prove
Oh,
that
he is so touched.
and he's the highest ranked dude because he abuses the game online. Pretty bad.
So insanely touched.
Okay.
How can you get digitally molested by a guy? How does this even work?
At the very least, I'm not going to waste any more time on Crimson Desert. Thankfully, I'm done with that piece of shit. I'm just tired of suffering through it. And tonight, as you guys...
Suffering.
No one cared about it. Everyone was saying it was boring, and no one was supporting it. So we're finally done with that shit. Really, I'm just so happy we're not playing it anymore because the further I got in, the more I just disliked it. But it sucks because now all day, right, was a fucked up day. And you're like, well, why? Well, Dragon Quest. But Dragon Quest is to be expected. There's nothing I can really do about Dragon Quest. But I certainly wasn't expecting the night stream to go like that. You know, that stinks. So I do hope that tomorrow we can bounce back and have a better day. You know, so tomorrow, what are we doing? 2 new releases.
Have you tried sucking Les balls?
But it'll probably be a short podcast, to be honest.
So what happened here in the end, you can see, insane, by the way, $1 is the top tip. $1 fucking dollar. So the day stream was a complete nightmare. The night stream was a nightmare times 10. And he didn't even get like all that much money for it. But in the end, there was one cuck that gave him a bunch of gifted subs. And it got him to the desired outcome. But he still cried in the daily wrap. We can watch him cry in the daily wrap. Let's wrap this up by watching him cry. And you go and watch the Repsy video that is pinned in the description. So you can see the edited together experience between this dude and this dude. And one of them was good at the game and the other guy was crying and malding and making excuses. I'm not going to tell you which is which, just so you can figure it out for yourself. So by the way, daily wrap, I've already seen it. Insanely complaining. All complaining in the world. So, here we got the comments. You're probably not going to see because they're too small. You're going to see this one. This dude spent the whole video talking about how he didn't get money, LOL. And this is Robert Storms 84, who is a guy with a decent channel, I guess. I don't know this guy. Well, he shits on DSP, so he's based in Epic. Robert Storms. And he does videos of stuff and maybe even live streams. He's done live streams too, but they're for members only. So sadly, I won't be checking him out. But he shit on DSP in the comments, which is awesome. Now we got, you know what's cool? DSP is producing his own montages so people can actually watch them from the source. Hope those do well. This is from Beer Devourer. And then we get, what? At DSP Gaming, I think this game is not targeted at our generation. Like you said, we know what games with a good narrative and fun variety of gameplay felt like. Oh yeah, he cried about how gaming is terrible. So anyways, let's watch the daily wrap and let's get out of here.
Overdrive were actually pretty exciting at the end, some of the twists and turns that happened in Dragon Quest VII today. But as everyone knows,
yeah, you can see here's the gifted subs coming through.
Really get attention when I play turn-based RPGs. So I knew if we were going to have a slow or bad stream this week, it was probably going to be Dragon Quest VII, and I was dead on correct. It had by far the least attendance, the least engagement, and the least support of any stream this week. And
awesome.
Actually, it was very close, if not the least supported stream of my year so far.
Oh yeah, of the decade.
But again, like I told everyone, it's okay as long as my other streams are doing well. Okay, as long as other streams, you know, go well, it's not a big deal that we have a slow stream of Dragon Quest every once in a while. And the good news is, you know, we're 50 hours into this game. We're about to head into the end. Within another few streams, I'd say probably maybe 3 more streams, 4 tops, but maybe 3, we'll actually beat Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. So, all I want to say is, for those who are still actually watching this playthrough and engaging with it, thank you. It's almost over. I love it. I can't wait to see how it ends. But, you know, it is what it is. I get it. People don't like the turn-based RPG stuff. So, yeah. It was very unfortunate that it didn't get much support. I think it was like $60 the whole stream, which is really bad, obviously. But
it's really bad, obviously.
It'll be better next time. We'll see. But by far, tonight's late stream was the disappointing stream, and here's why. So
the second stream was even worse despite the money. Okay, let's get a load of this.
Desert, and I said to everyone, listen, I will keep playing Crimson Desert as long as you guys show up, you guys engage, you guys support, and it doesn't really just piss me off and disappoint me. There are things about Crimson Desert that I still like, including the open world, including the graphics, and when you unlock new elements to the game, and some of the puzzles and things are great. What's weak is that the story is disjointed, it doesn't make sense, and the combat isn't.
Yeah, it does.
Okay? So tonight, here's what happened. Just listen to this. I start playing Crimson Desert, and I believe this is the start of Chapter 6, okay?
Oh, my God.
It opens up with
get a load of this.
30 minutes. I'm not kidding you, of completely mindless nonsense. So what do? You go talk
like a DSP stream?
To go over here and talk.
But before the completely mindless nonsense, you had 30 minutes of this guy telling you that the day stream didn't make enough money. So that makes it an hour of completely mindless nonsense. Anyways.
So you ride on your horse and follow a guy to go talk to a guy. Then you ride on another horse and follow another guy to talk to another guy.
Yeah, maybe if you listened to what they were talking about, you wouldn't complain about the story being disjointed and not making any sense, because you obviously didn't listen.
Another guy to talk to another guy. I'm not kidding. That was half an hour of tonight's stream. Walking around and gabbing with idiots, and none of it added to the story. It was a complete waste of your time. After that passed, then the game says you have to go into a giant base camp that's overrun with enemies. It was the Black Bear clan, which is the first time you're facing them. Of course, they're just generic. There's some bigger dudes and some of them that use, like, fire. They're still the same combat. It's very boring. And basically, the game's like, well, the story here is that you need to put up 3 banners in the camp. Why?
To liberate the area, to show that you've liberated the camp. That's how you lift the banner, and then the army knows, okay, this area is liberated, and that's how you take it over. It's literal video game rules, man. Like, because this is like he's feigning stupidity. Not that he needs to, but he's like pretending to be dumber than what he actually is to make the game look bad and stupid, when he's the guy who's bad and stupid.
Because the game tells you to. Why would putting up 3 fucking banners during a camp takeover fight mean anything? The answer is they wouldn't. The game doesn't have any, like, intelligence.
Why would it mean anything when you're playing Grand Theft Auto and you're chased by 5-star wanted level and you just lose it and the cops forget about you existing, even though you just killed 50 people? Why would that happen? They should chase you for life. That's not realistic. It's not real life. What is this, a video game?
To it. It's just saying, just do this arbitrary thing during the fight. The problem is the camp is overrun with these enemies. So as you're trying to pick up the flag, figure out where to put it, because there's like a little post or something you have to put it in.
No, it's very, very obvious where you should put it. It says it on the map. It's glowing with bright colors. Yes, it's not difficult. Don't lie about it.
Telekinesis powers, all the enemies keep attacking you, okay? So eventually...
Yeah, that's why you have to kill them first.
Stop trying to do that. I'm just going to kill some of the enemies. You will, and then you'll come to realize that all of the NPCs in the camp that are on your side do absolutely nothing. They literally stand there doing nothing. They never programmed them to do anything. So they just all stand there like this, and they don't help you.
Well, you're supposed to be the guy killing the enemies. The enemies are easy enough to kill by yourself. Remember, the combat is super easy. Remember, you just hold a button and they die. Remember, why would you need help?
So it's you against an entire camp by yourself. It's insanely boring. You can't see because it's nighttime, and you don't know where the banner is in relation to where you're
turn your brightness up on your television and put on your glasses.
Supposed to put it in the post. It's like it's a pain in the ass. So I did the first banner. It was relatively easy. I get to the second banner. I can't find it. I found the post where it's supposed to be. Where the fuck is this banner? So I'm running in a circle for like 5 minutes. Finally, way over to one side, I found the banner. I had to kill a whole bunch of enemies, pick up the banner, walk it over. Oh, you're out of stamina. Pick it up, walk it over. You're out of stamina. Now you got to fight enemies. Pick it up, walk it over. You're out of stamina. Finally, get it up there, put it on the post. Wow, I still got to do 2 more. What? What is this? I walk across the camp. More generic enemies, more generic enemies, more generic enemies. I'm getting so fucking tired and bored.
Bro, they sent you out to war and you're complaining that you need to fight in the war?
I was like, I just don't want to do this anymore.
Bro, you're too old for this. Just stick to like begging full time and humiliating yourself. Video games, nah, they're not gonna cut it.
This is atrocious. Okay.
And he died to the regular mobs.
A swarming mob of enemies show up out of nowhere, and I just died. And I said to everyone, watch this. Alt F4.
Oh, he's so badass. He quit a video game.
With Crimson Desert.
He quit one of the video games with the easiest combat of all time. That he said it was. He said essentially the game played itself, and he still failed.
The game is pointless.
And he's complaining that your allied NPC didn't help you in the game that is way too easy for yourself to figure out already.
No coherent story whatsoever. So as you advance in the game, it doesn't feel good because you have no idea why you're doing anything you're doing. It has a million game mechanics, none of which are actually connected. They're all
yes, they are.
And messy and sloppy. And
no, they're not.
The game itself is a sandbox, which I get, but there should still be meaning to the game.
But there is.
Like, oh, remember that memorable moment when this happened in the story, or you took this big fight? None of that exists.
Yeah, it does.
20-some hours into Crimson Desert, there's not a single moment that stands out in my mind of this game. It all feels like slop that was copy-pasted from other...
Hey, slop is the word of the week.
And the puzzles of Tears of the Kingdom. An awful combat system, similar to, say, maybe Tears of the Kingdom, auto combos and things of other slop.
Everything is slop if you compare it to literally everything else. If you compare every game to something else, you can make it seem like slop. Grand Theft Auto is slop because you get to shoot in Uncharted and you get to drive cars in Need for Speed. What the fuck? It's slop game. Street Fighter is slop because you get to fight in Mortal Kombat and in UFC and in WWE 2K25.
Combat games,
fucking slap.
3G elements, base building elements, you know, stupid teleport, you know, just garbage. I'm sorry, the game is garbage.
He's so mad.
You can like it if you want, but here's the thing.
Well, I like it.
Like Crimson Desert.
I'm the target demographic, and I like it, and I want more of it, and you're not the target demographic, and you're molding, and you couldn't even hit your gay-ass tips goal, so shut up, piggy, and keep crying.
Very simple. People who want maximum gameplay and quantity out of their game, they don't want quality because you don't care about quality.
Who tells you that?
Like Crimson Desert is the person who spends $70 on the game and then literally will spend 2 months playing it without, you know, caring about, oh, well, the plot was incoherent. You don't care because all you wanted to do was spend time, maybe unplug.
But it's not a plot-driven game.
I get that. I'm just telling you, that's not a very good game.
Okay, but no, but you just said it's a very good game if you're the type of guy that is looking for this kind of an experience.
Still good for a certain kind of consumer.
Oh, so it is a good game.
It's certainly not good for a fucking streamer who's trying to entertain an audience, and every time you play, the game is just an incoherent, boring mess.
No, I think plenty of streamers are playing it. Don't let me look at the Twitch views, but maybe I can do that. Twitch.tv. And we're going to go on browse, and we're going to go on games, and we're going to go on this recommended games. How do I even see that? Category. Hold on. Crimson Desert. Can we do that? Or no? How do I even use this? It should show up at some point if I scroll hard enough. And I don't know how to do that. Well debunked. I couldn't find it. Hold on. Twitch. I'm gonna try it this way, the lame way. Oh, here it is. It literally shows up. 3,000 viewers and 40,000 followers, and there's hot chicks playing it. Look, this chick's probably better than DSP. Oh, this has mature content. Hell yeah, show me the goods. Hell yeah, it's a lot better than DSP stream.
Yo!
Anyways.
That game is not good in my opinion. I'm sorry. You can like it. That's fine. That is not my kind of game. I want a game with a meaningful story. I want a game...
No, you don't.
...that add to each other.
Why did you play the game when you want a game with a meaningful story? Literally, the developers said that the story wasn't the focus of the game. Like, what the fuck you crying about?
And build
it's like buying Street Fighter and being like, whoa, where's the fucking story?
Upon each other and have meaning.
Why can't I drive cars?
Repetition, okay? I want combat that's actually engaging and fun.
It is.
Like doing, not I have to begrudgingly mash my way through and power level myself up with new equipment, more stamina, more health, just
Whoa, I have to upgrade my character just to be able to play against enemies on my level. No.
The game is not well designed.
Bro, you trash. You literally go viral on Twitter every week for being terrible at insert game here. So you're dog shit and go fuck yourself. And now cry about something else. Cry about something else now.
They're so rare when you get a very good... No one knows
what
the game is anymore.
No one knows what a good video game is anymore, by the way, but this same guy talked to Asmongold, and Asmongold said, "You must be a complete fucking retard if you think gaming now sucks." And this guy was like, "Yup, daddy. Yeah, daddy Gold. Yup. I think a video game is good. Yeah, so good. I like video game. Can I get my shout out, daddy?"
Because we haven't had enough of them. There's
not enough video games.
Very good, meaningful game.
So stupid.
People have already been conditioned to like games that aren't very good.
Phil, you are the case study for why video games are getting worse and why they're getting made for stupid people, because they use you as the example. So maybe just be better, and then you're going to get better games for everybody.
Because they're not used to good games. I said on stream, I'm 18 years I've been a content creator. I want you to compare the first 8 years versus the last 10. The first 8 years, it was masterpiece after masterpiece, groundbreaking new game.
That's not true.
New genre, amazing story.
Every year had dog shit games.
And in the last 10 years has been, how do we monetize the shit out of the consumer? And hopefully a game comes out of it that's good. And because of that, most people are just happy to say, oh,
how did they monetize the shit out of Crimson Desert? How did they do that?
Desert, 200.
No, you just want to cry about shit.
Hours of content. Yeah, but is any of it actually good content?
Yes.
Or are you just happy that you got a lot of it and you get, you know, quantity for your buck? You know, I'm the kind of guy, hey, I'll play $50, all right, for a game that's 12 to 15 hours long, as long as the game is great. I'd rather play that than a 200-hour game that's incredibly disjointed, boring, repetitive, and just a waste of my time. And that's what Crimson Desert is, in my opinion. You can disagree, and that's totally fine, okay? So I'm done with Crimson Desert. After tonight, oh, by the way, for the record, I played for like 50 minutes.
Oh, we got the... Yeah, by the way, we got the that's totally fine if you disagree. No, it's not fine. You have a shit fucking take. You are the reason video games are getting worse, and you're an asshole, so go fuck yourself.
Higher stream chats, both chats were bored, saying, wow, this game does...
Yeah, it's almost like they're watching a Dark Side Phil stream. Were they not bored when you got $150 to play it? Were they not bored when you got $200 to play it? Were they bored then?
This is boring as shit. This is what they want Phil to do.
Gout boy?
Support was abysmal. We made like 20 to 30 bucks in the first hour, and no one cared about this game, and I said, I'm done with it. I really would rather do anything else than play Crimson Desert again. The game sucks. So I'm done with Crimson Desert. I'm really done with it this time. Don't ask me to go back to it. People stopped showing up to support it. They don't like it. I don't like it. We're done with it. Stick a
What a crybaby ass bitch.
On DSP Gaming. Pro Fighters will try. So people said they wanted Third Strike. We played Third Strike for like a half an hour, 40 minutes, and then we jumped into Marvel 2 for like 20 minutes. It was hit or miss. I beat the living shit out of a ton of people in Third Strike. I fought one guy who used Urian's Aegis Reflector setup, and because you're playing online, you actually can't stop it. Like, as soon as he goes into Aegis Reflector, you're going to get hit, and you lose your whole life bar, and it's game over. So I could outplay him as much as I want, but the moment he gets super, I lose. What are you going to do? Like, it's hard enough to beat it offline. Online, it's like impossible, right? But I basically bodied everybody else. Then we went to Marvel 2 for like one set, and I played, no lie, the #1 ranked guy. The #1 ranked guy in Marvel 2 is an actual scrub. All he abuse, rush down with Magneto, where it actually skips all the frames, so you can't actually block. It actually skips your opportunity to block Magneto attacking.
No, you should cry some more, Gout, man.
He just runs away and lag.
Oh, what a bitch.
But what's hilarious is...
Bitch boy.
Beating his ass with... Like,
bitch boy. Bitch boy.
Character. She's not good by any means. Was coming out and was beating the runaway Cable's ass.
Profoundly cucked.
Juggling and doing stuff against his Sentinel. I'm like, yeah, if this guy was good, he would just dominate, and he wasn't. He basically only knew how to abuse the game online because of the lag of the game, and that's it. So the #1 ranked guy in Marvel 2 on PC is a terrible scrub.
Yep.
Uses lag.
Yeah, which means in this translated to a non-dented language means that he was a good player that handed his ass to him, and he couldn't handle it, and he cried.
You can't make it up.
Yeah, you can. So that was it. That was it. He cried, and he was a bitch, and he's gonna play whenever next time, probably tomorrow. And this is a 4-day streaming week, so today, actually, this day is the final streaming day of the week. So he's gonna be trash today as well. And let me give some shout outs and I'll be out of here.
He's always guys, I love the game, I wish we could get more support until it's really not profitable, and then he's so glad he doesn't have to play that horrible game ever again. Professional liar, actual charlatan, send him to Kamchatka.
Well, he never really liked Crimson Desert. From day one, he did not like it. So, not even that, like, you can't say that he said he liked the game and he kept playing it because of you guys. He was just being bitched around because some guy gave him like $150 once and he gave him $200 the second time or something along those lines. So yeah, quite literally, he didn't even like this one, but usually that's the excuse. I get it. So it made it even worse for him because he had to suffer. You made this poor guy suffer. You could have killed him.
Crazy how Meerkat thinks he knows better than a guy who is mentally blind, just because he spent 130 hours in Crimson Desert. Need I remind you Asmongold redirected to him on his birthday? That's right. Invalidated.
Wrong actually. I spent 140 hours, 47 hours in Crimson Desert, and only about 30 of those were just idling so my camp can go on dispatch missions. So I'm debunking your debunk of my debunk, and you felt it. And next time, when Asmongold goes live, he's going to give me a shout out, and he's going to say that I'm based, and I'm going to say that he's based, and I'm going to call him daddy. So eat it, and you're bald.
Bald.
How's that gout?
How's that gout?
You'll never be able to handle this one. Oh, I destroyed this guy. Anyways, I'm out of here. Peace out. Stay sway, young out. And I'll see you next time. Bye.